What's up out there, everybody? Hey, I decided to do a real quick live stream. I'm sitting there, I'm toying around with this feature right now because I'm trying to see if there's a way that when I invite guests on here, the guests can actually stream onto their channel. I think I figured it out because y'all know me. I don't really schedule my live streams. I just drop them. I straight drop them. If there's anything you want to know, always look in the description of my live streams or my videos. That way you don't have to ask any questions. Hey, man, what's your email? Always look in the descriptions of videos and live streams before you ask any creator something. Check first before you ask. What up, Rock G, my man, Rock SG. What up, Madman? Hey, I just saw your email, Madman. I think I responded to it. That was pretty cool, man. That's funny shit. What up, NGB? He's like, damn it, I'm in. What's up? We have to be hitting on a road being screw. I know, man, it's blazing hot outside right now. What's up, Connie? I was going to get out there and drive for a minute, but I was like, man, it's too hot. It's like almost 2 o'clock and it's already 101 degrees. I'm like, I'm gonna wait till the sun drop a little bit. We got a concert coming out here tonight. What up, Robust and Silvino? Man, like I said, I wanted to get out there and drive today, but I got a big repair coming up for a Jeep. I just had a Jeep dropped off yesterday. I got to do some front end suspension work on that. So when the parts come in, I'll have to move the beamer out the way, pull the Jeep in, redo the whole front end suspension on this Jeep. Hopefully, we get it right. So when the lady flies back in town, it's one of my clients actually. Because y'all know when I'm driving people around, I'm a mechanic. I talk mechanic work. So people go, oh, actually, I got something I want you to work on for me. Just like I said, you got to maximize your revenue. There's a lot of people out there with one stream of income. And many of them, honestly, I mean, they always try to hit me up all the time. They think that all I am is a one-trick pony, like all I do is rideshare. If you do not have 3, 4, 5 streams of income coming in, you're not going to make it in this universe. This is a real world we live in. This is a planet we live on. And I think a lot of people are so stuck in gig work, stuck in rideshare, they can't see outside of it. Everything they do is rideshare related. We live on planet Earth. There's a lot you can do. I do mechanic work. I do consulting. I do housework. I do construction work. I just went and did a big welding project for a contractor who lives across the street from me. He had some weld work. I drove up, did the welding for him. Always have another form of income coming in. No more email threads. Nope. I'm telling you, man. And that's the thing, man. What's my thought on the Lexus? Toyota product. I like Lexus. It's Toyota product. But if you don't have 7 streams of income out there, when rideshare dries up, how you gonna pay your mortgage? How you gonna pay your bills? You can't sit around all day talking about rideshare when ain't nothing to do in rideshare. Like I said, there's too many people, especially the guys in the Uber Black community. Like I said, I don't really do Uber Black and Lyft Black. I just got this shit like a month ago. So it's a lot of people, they are so hell-bent on just only doing rideshare. They don't know how to think outside of it. We are a very versatile group of people. If there's a trailer that needs welding, guess who's got a welder? Guess who welds? I do. How many Uber Black drivers out there weld? How many of them fix swimming pool pumps and skimmers and shit? How many of them fix HVACs on the roof? How many of them can pull an engine out of a car and pull a transmission out and rebuild it? How many Uber Black drivers actually do that? Because that's what I do. And a lot of them out there, I think they're so stuck on this one track of, if I'm not driving, I'm not valuable. I got so many streams of value coming in. You have no idea what we do over here, man. And that's what this channel is about. If you look at the description on my channel, you see a whole bunch of repairs on my channel, tons of Jeep repairs, motorcycle fixing. You see BMW shit on there. I mean, I got Dodge Ram repairs on my channel. I got everything on my channel. Because when you come to my channel, I want you to be self-sufficient. You are independent from any fuckery out there. You are not employed. If I teach you how to do spark plugs on a Jeep from you watching my channel, and you tell your neighbor with a Jeep, hey, I can do your spark plugs for you, guess what? My channel just helped you make some money. That's what this channel is about. I'm not just about sitting you in the seat and making you drive in circles all damn day. That's not what I'm about. Do we make good money doing it? Yeah. Because if they ain't paying us, we not doing it. Y'all know me. If you ain't paying me, I'm not driving. What up, Jesse? They're trying to get my 260 for the night. Got 220 to go. There you go, William. Get on it. And this is one of those channels, man. I want to see the success, everybody, where you got a lot of channels that brag. They're braggy channels. Oh, I'm better. I'm on top. This channel ain't never been that, man. This channel ain't never will be. Because I think my success is in the success of all of us, not just me. Some channels out there, they see success as themselves. That's it. Oh, if I'm winning, I'm doing good, then that's all I'm worried about. I want everybody to come look at me. Yeah, exactly. They can't see you like Tupac. You can't see me. What up, Dems Dallas? And that's why I tell folks, man, hey, stay out there, get on your grind, do anything you can that you're good at. If you're good at, math, and you become a math tutor and you making $200 a day doing math tutoring on top of you doing rideshare, you only compounding your value. Some people are a run trick pony and that's all they ever going to be. I've never been like that, but I think it's a lot of people out there who don't know me. They're new to the channel and they think I'm just a driver. Like, this dude's a driver. They have no idea I have an accounting degree, like a bachelor's degree, an actual bachelor's that I had to earn through going through college, doing all college courses, doing group projects, doing homework, you had to earn an accounting degree. They don't just hand out accounting degrees. You don't get to just enroll in college and say, hey, what you want to do? Be an accountant? Hey, here's a degree. No, you got to earn that shit. There's a lot of things that we do that we're really good at. And it's not just driving. So I tell a lot of those drivers, I've helped run casinos, $1 million, companies. I've done, charter schools, government funding. I've worked for the Department of Natural Resources for Iowa. I've done a lot of different jobs. So for them to think that all I am is just a driver, welcome to the channel. You don't know me. Sit your ass down for a minute. Because maybe after that, you'll realize I'm not you. I'm nothing like you. I'm not trying to be like you. So I hope you're not trying to make me be like you by saying, Jeff, this is what I do. You need to do what I do. This is me. Motherfucker, you don't know me. Because while you out there trying to fucking hold up the queue at the airport and doing dumb shit, I'm pulling a transmission out of a Corvette. We different. You ain't pulling transmissions out of Corvettes. That's what I do. And I'm not trying to tell you to pull one out of a Corvette. So don't tell me to do what you do. As an Uber black driver, I don't fuck with those people, man. I don't do that. So it's like, yeah, man, just affiliate marketing. That's what I'm talking about, man. Affiliate marketing. What up, Greg? What's good? And I tell people, do what you're good at. And if you're good at one thing, then that's all you're going to do. Be good at 5. Be good at 6. It's like stocks. Your life is like a stock market. Invest in little things in your life, because when one stock is up, the other one may be down. But guess what? The higher one goes up, you can offset that down. If rideshare is going down, do affiliate marketing, do something else. If rideshare is going down, go out there, do mechanic work, go paint, build walls, do drywall. Because when it starts to dip a little bit, because we are going to have that slow season in every industry we're in, you're going to have a slow season. So when it starts dipping a little bit, diversify your portfolio. Say, hey, I can do something else right now. If I can't make $200 a day doing rideshare, guess what? I'm going to go do a suspension kit for somebody and make like $400 a day, because that's what I do. Say, hey, man, excuse me, I'm not driving today. Oh, you not? Yeah. Can you do my suspension? I can do your suspension. Cash app me this. Let me order the parts real quick. Cool. Got you. Cash app hits. Suspension comes in. I do the work. I don't have to drive today. I made the exact same money, if not more. And I never even touched the gas pedal. My truck never moved. My cars never moved. And I made the same amount of money, never leaving my house. That's diversifying your portfolio. That's being an important, beneficial person on this planet. You don't got to be a scammer or a hacker to be beneficial to this planet. You can do other things to help people out. If you're not helping somebody make money, you're going to help somebody save money. But in no way, shape, or form should you hold somebody back from feeding a family. That's not what this is all about. And we got too many scammers holding people back from feeding a family. If that's what I got to do to make it, if I got to hurt you just for me to make it, am I really a valuable person? No, I'm just a fuckhead. That's what I am. I'm a fuckhead at that point, because I got to hurt you and I got to hold you down just so I can do well. That's no way to live my life. I can't wake up in the morning out of my bed going, hey, who can I fuck with today? Who can I put down deeper in the ground so I can raise up higher today? That's scammer shit. That's not what I'm on. I ain't never been like that. So for all these drivers out there, Uber Black and Uber this and that's the shit they are. I know schemes. I know hacks on it. Is anything you doing holding another driver from getting something? Oh, I ain't worried about no other driver. This is all about me. Well, I don't fuck with you then. Don't email me. Don't try to ask me for no, I don't fuck with you now. I'll show you a hack to keep other people from making money so you can make up. I don't want to know that hack. Because the moment you tell me you know some shit that I can use to keep other people from eating, don't fucking tell me that. Because that's not what I'm trying to do. You on some other shit and I'm going in a different path than you. So don't hit me up like that. I don't even have motherfuckers like that in my circle. I don't even deal with people like that. The moment I know you a scammer and you out to hurt other people just so you look better, don't even fuck with me at that point. I'm done. I'm done. Oh, yeah. The Democrats and the elites are scammers. Oh, yeah. Motherfucker, FTX was the biggest scam out there. And guess what? They was in, none of them people went to jail. Anybody who was involved in FTX, only one person they claimed, Sam Bankman-Fried. This one fuzzy head idiot is not smart enough to trick billionaires and all these intelligent degreed people. This fuzzy head and idiot. No, there were a lot of politicians involved in that, and none of them went to jail. A lot of people was involved in that FTX shit, but they used one person as a scapegoat saying, oh, well, he's the one who did it all. This idiot, I'm not even that intelligent, but I know better than to trust this fool. So it was greed. All these greedy ass people saw people like me investing in the crypto and investing, and they was going to take all our money. It was going to rug pulls, one giant rug pull done by elites and politicians and shit like that. That's all it was. And they think we stupid to think it was only this fuzzy head dude named Sam Bankman-Fried. That's the only one. No, it was way deeper than that. But if they hurry up and cut the head off the snake, they get him out the way, we forget about the snake. What up, King James? Serious Black Thought. And I'm like, you know, you got to look deeper than what's on the surface. I tell everybody, when you look at an iceberg, all you see is what you see. You think, oh man, look at that iceberg, man. It ain't that big. It's just that little icebergs right there. Oh, trust me. When you look at shit and that's all you see on the surface, and that's as far as you want to look, that's what they doing. They just want you to look at the tip of the iceberg. They don't want you to look at the rest of the shit. So anybody that puts their head underwater to look and see what else is up under there, oh, they gonna try to go, oh, well, you crazy, man. You stupid. You putting your hand underwater, man. Why you looking into that, man? You stupid. They already showing you what you should see. You see the iceberg at the top. Why you looking underwater? Because I know this ain't all of the iceberg. It's more to it. Ain't no more to it. They showing you what it is, dog. You can see it. It's right on top of the water. I'm like, nah, man. And I've always been the person to say, this ain't all to that iceberg. It's something else to this. So any situation I've looked at, I always say, well, look underwater. See what's the bottom of this iceberg look like. Oh, so it's not just a floating chunk of ice. It's an actual iceberg. There's way more people involved in this shit than what they showing y'all on the horizon. And I'm like, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's why they denied the 5G immediately during. Exactly, Dalton. They denied that shit real quick. But yet they kept everybody in the house and everybody off the streets while they were installing all these towers all over the fucking place. So by the time everybody made it out the house, because it went from 2 weeks to about 7 months. So the 2 weeks was always a plot. Oh, we're going to keep you in the house for a couple of weeks. They knew that shit wasn't going to be no couple of weeks. They think we stupid. When we look back and we go, how in the hell is in 2 weeks you going to create a vaccine in 2 weeks? We knew it was a whole ploy to do some dumb shit. We knew it. We was like, yeah, whatever. Went from 2 weeks to about 7 months. Motherfuckers finally allowed to come outside. Only if you do this. And I'm like, what else? Whatever, man. What up, Kev? Immediate deniability is how to program masses. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Go Giga. What up, Ryan? My brother. Hey, what up, Knife Juggler? He says, just come in and say what's up to the 300, back to the W2 grind. Hey, out there getting it, man. Hey, you know, logistics ain't going nowhere. If you going out to a W2, you getting that out, you can only be at the W2 for so long. Get your private clients lined up. So when you're not at the W2, you can still do a few runs for your private clients, drop people off at dinner at nightclubs, get that $60, $70, $80 run. Because you know, to get that $60, $70, $80 on Uber or Lyft, you got to do about 7 or 8 trips. Private, you knock that shit out in one. You done. So always work on your private shit. Always have your cards going. Always be like, hey, this weekend, I'm not at the W2. I'm going to be out driving this weekend. Anybody need a ride? That's what you do. That's what you do. Oh, yeah. So they already had the vaccine made years before. Legendary, and I'm telling you right now, they already had the patents for it done, the trademark. Because you know how long it takes to get a patent and a trademark and all that shit done? It was all done already. But when you tried to tell people it was already done, no, it wasn't. No, I'm like, dude, look at this patent. It's from 2011. So how did they patent some shit from 2011 that they inject into your body in 2020? That's 9 years ago. Bruh, the patent was already done in 2011. What are you talking about, man? No, it wasn't. Motherfucker, okay, whatever. Sometimes you can't tell stupid people shit. You just gotta let that shit go, man. You gotta let it go. Yep, the virus was a plant. And I'm telling you, man. And Dr. Jane, she was one. And like I said, this ain't a conspiracy channel. I'm just telling you everything that's already out there. So if I'm telling you shit that's already out there and proven to be true, can't be a conspiracy. Now, Dr. Jane, she was telling everybody she was part of the team that she had the hat. She had the C-19 hat. Like in 2015, 17, she had the hat already. So how was she in pictures with the hat of shit that came out in 2019, 4 years before that? Y'all, you can't even fuck with me on that shit. Don't even mess with me today, man. Don't even mess with me. This lady had the hat 4 years before the shit even came out. I was like, wow. And she was showing photos. She was showing all the receipts. And everybody was sitting around like, that's not true. She could have photoshopped it. Man, she could Photoshop an elephant taking a dump behind her if she felt like it, but she's not doing that. She's showing an actual hat she has. So don't tell me about, no, she could have I could Photoshop a giraffe sitting behind me right now. But what point would that be? I would rather show you some real shit than Photoshop giraffes and zebras and shit standing around me. So I can't stand with people. Oh, well, she Photoshop. Shut the fuck up. I can't deal with people like that. It's always the what if people. Instead of looking at what's exactly in front of you and saying these people are putting their integrity on the line. They're putting their degrees on the line. All their accomplishments on the line by telling you the truth right to your face. So like I said, you can't sell some people shit, man. I just let that shit go, man. What up, Butch? What up? Telling you, legendary visionary. That's it. So Yo Angel, Uber is crazy. New York prices are slow as. Oh, I want to see if Mary's out there. If Mary's out there, I wanted to bring her online anyways. Oh yeah, credit score is on the way. I wanted to bring Mary online anyways. I'm gonna see if she's out there. Oh, I gotta shoot her a text real quick because I wanted to bring her online, man. Let's see where she's at. Okay, let's see something. I'm gonna say I'm on a live. Can you get online? I'm gonna see if she can get online. All right. Because she's got to tell us something. Let's see if I had to shoot her a text real quick. See if she can get online to kind of help us out with something. Because something big is going on in New York right now. Something big is going on in New York. And she kind of told me some stuff the other day. And I was like, man, woo. It's something. And I want her to, because I know a lot of people look at my channel and they think all these videos from the airport come from me. Like I'm driving to fucking Tampa right now, taking videos of people. No, there's other drivers doing this shit. Everybody sees it. And they're like, well, Jeff, you putting videos of people and you got video. Motherfucker, my camera ain't took a video of nobody. So I'm sitting there just enjoying my day, eating motherfucking bologna sandwiches and shit, drinking me some juice. And motherfuckers are shooting me videos going, hey, man, guess what's going on in my airport right now? I post the shit. And, oh, you need to stop posting them videos, Jeff. You can't be videotaping people, Jeff. I'm like, who did I video? Name one motherfucker I video. Just since you know so much, who did I video? Drivers out there are seeing things. That's why I love to have drivers online. Tell me exactly what's going on. Because like I told y'all, I just host this channel. This channel is not all me. I just host it. Some channels you see out there, they make it all about them. This is all about me. This is me. I'm super big me. Fuck the big three. It's big me. Like Kendrick shit. And I'm like, shit. I'm like, I'll let drivers take this channel over. I just host this motherfucker. It's like, hey, the information on here comes from all over the nation, all over the world. And people want to see the real. They want to see 100. They don't want to see no fake shit, no clickbait shit. They want to see 100. So this is where they come. You want to see fake shit? There's channels out there that run that. They'll entertain your brain with some clickbait, fake shit. That's what they made for. Yeah, we talk reality, man. And the thing is, when I say, and it's funny, like just when you said that, Jeff, you talking reality, we complaining. It's funny how Business Insider and all these news places, they say the same shit I say, but they always short bust it. They always say it after me. Now, when I say it, and we say it on this channel, you guys complaining, you guys are this, you guys are that, you guys are blah, blah, blah. But the Business Insider says it. Oh, it's news. This is news. Oh my God. Let me get involved with it. This is the news. This shit was already on my channel a long time ago. Drivers, we done already had the discussion a long time ago. Tell you, mass media is short bus. Everybody involved in that shit is short bus. We done showed up to the thing. We done broke the situation down, talked about it. And next thing you know, they come, oh man, you guys are just complaining. You guys are complaining. You guys are this and you guys are that. But let a newspaper get it. Oh shit, this is news. This is amazing. This is news. Yeah, whatever. It ain't news. This shit to us is old news. Like, man, shout out to this hat. This is PJ in the building. What up, Miss Megs? What's good? What's good? Exactly. That's it, Jeff. I'm for Fugazi foreign in Arizona, considering this a strict warning. Stop truth telling, Fulio. Fugazi foreign drivers in AZ. I love it. The Fugazi. Stop telling the truth, Fulio. Fulio Iglesias. And that's my new name, Fulio Iglesias. The Fugazi foreign drivers. That's some funny shit. I like that. Hey, Paul's funny as hell. He's all right, man. That's my boy right there. He's cool. And I tell, like, exactly. Most people are timid. And when I say it, and we all say it from a common sense standpoint, from a reality standpoint, from what's really happening standpoint, it takes a news magazine or somebody to say, hey, I know it's probably 3, 4, 5, 6 months after that channel said it. Let's say it now. They say it. All of a sudden, it's news. I walk around with a t-shirt on going, Uber and Lyft steals fares and tips. You don't see, oh, you quit complaining about them stealing fares and tips. You ain't got no proof of them stealing fares and tips. This ain't no proof. You ain't got no proof. You need to prove your proof. The moment a billionaire loses $5, oh my God, the sky is falling. All these motherfucking Chicken Littles running around. The sky is falling. A billionaire just had $5 stolen. The fuck we been telling y'all? We've been telling y'all. Use your Cash App, use your Zelle, use your Venmo, because these motherfuckers steal tips. We've been telling y'all that way ahead of the curve. We was ahead of the curve. Go get you a business card. Tell your people, hey, man, don't tip me on the app. App is screwed up. If you try to tip me through the app, I'm not going to get it. We've been saying that for how long? How long? But like I told you, it ain't ever going, it falls on deaf ears until the media, once it's in the media, now it's real. When it's not, when it's just on this channel, it ain't real. Oh, it ain't real. These people just arguing. They just mad. They just fighting. They just complaining. They're just complaining. They don't have no proof. Billionaire get $5 stolen. Oh my God. $5 missing. They must be stealing. Must be. We told you they were. We told you use Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle. We told you to tell these people off the bat. We told you to spread it to the riders. Tell the riders. They are stealing tips and calling it a glitch. We told y'all what to do already. But short bus people, they have comprehension skills. You say the shit in English. They speak English, but they don't understand English. I conjugate everything, translate everything on my channel to like 20 fucking languages. Just in case somebody who speak English don't understand English, learn Spanish. I say the shit in Spanish too. Learn Chinese. I say the shit in Chinese. Learn Turkish, Hindi, Bangla, Afrikaans, Zulu, whatever the fuck. I say it in that language if it makes it easier for you. This shit's all translated on my channel. But it's these slow thinkers, man. You tell them they stealing tips. This is how you combat them. You think they're going to stop stealing tips because I made a video of it? And even people be out there, oh, man, you know, you made 2 videos of this already. I say, well, we got slow thinkers out there. I'll make 10 videos of this, and I guarantee motherfuckers still think slow. So it ain't how many videos I make, it's when does it sink in to where you should be using Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle. When should it sink in to where you should be telling riders who get in your car the truth about what's going on in rideshare? When does that sink in? That you are the only person that can stop this bullshit by talking to these riders and telling them, hey, you just paid the app, whatever you paid, I'm only getting $13. What, 13? We paid $34 for this ride. You are the only person that can do. Uber's not telling them that. Lyft ain't telling them that. That's up to you to tell them that. It's up to you to tell them, I'm not getting my tips. I know that I usually get 8 or 9 out of 10 trips I get tipped. I'm getting 1 out of 10 trips. I'm getting my tip stolen right now. You ain't got no proof of that. I'm telling y'all, man, we got some slow thinkers out here, man. Slow thinkers never got breastfed. Real shit, real shit. And I tell people, man, we are the ones that are the 300. We the 300. We the ones fighting this battle. It's only so many of us. It's not a lot of drivers out there that's part of the 300. Motherfuckers think because they got a set of car keys, they're part of the 300. No, the 300 battle every day. We know what we up against. We talk to these riders every day. We talk to other drivers out there every day. We the 300 on a battlefield every single day we out there. When I got a video I'm dropping. I was going to pick up this guy yesterday. I got it on video. I was going to pick up this guy. So I cruise up and I'm like, what's his name? Like Kenyon, something like that. I can't remember. It's like Kenyon, but it's on the video. So I'm like, hey, man, what's good? I said, hey, dude, guess what? And it was a UbereX, I think. It was a UbereX. And I got the big black truck on UbereX just because they're not sending no black rides. They ain't sending no SUV rides. They ain't nothing. So I said, you know, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get it, do some short trips, convert these motherfuckers over, give them a good, nice, comfortable ride. I'm going to get the cash for it. So I cruise up to the dude. Now tell him, because like I said, we the 300. We got to tell people. So I'm 300 when I roll up on them. I'm not just, hey, I'm an Uber driver. No, motherfucker, I'm the 300 rolling up. So I pull up. I'm like, hey, man, guess what? And you're going to hear me on video because I recorded the whole thing. I said, hey, man, check this shit out. They only giving me this much money to take you, this and that. And this is a big black SUV. This motherfucker's nice. So this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to cancel this ride and I'm going to upgrade you. And, you know, you can just give me the cash, $20. You get this nice SUV for the same price. And he was like, oh, man, you hear him on the video. Man, I ain't got no Cash App or Venmo. He said that on the video. I ain't got Cash App or Venmo, man. I just use cash. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I can cancel. You can pay me in cash. You will hear all of this on the video when I drop it. I said, well, you can just use cash. I ain't got no cash on me, man. It's like I gotta leave it on the app. And I said, and he's a brother, cool brother too, cool brother. I said, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. I said, I'm gonna give you my card. You need a ride in the future. You hit this card right here, man. Don't pay the app. Hit this card. Say, today I'm gonna have to cancel you and leave you standing where you at. You will hear me on the app say this. I recorded this shit yesterday. I'm gonna have to leave you standing where you at. But you can take my card because you seem like a pretty cool guy. Next time you need a ride, hit me first before you put your money on his app. He was like, all right, dog. All right. I said, no problem, brother. No problem. I left a cool ass dude standing on the curb. I ain't got to be careful. Why? I am an independent contractor. See, Madman, and I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because that to me is W-2 mentality. And Madman's a cool motherfucker. This is my dog right here. But that's W-2 mentality. Have you ever heard of a word? And I'm going to tell you, this is for Madman only. I want you to say yes or no. Have you ever heard of the word counter offer? If you have heard of the word counter offer, say yes. If you have heard of the word counter, if you haven't, say no. I have no idea what a counter offer is. Never heard of it. A counter offer is when somebody gives you an offer. Just like Uber says, our upfront prices are an offer. They say that's an, they tell you that to your face. That's an offer. So if you've heard of a counter offer, when you go buy a house, the salesperson says, this is what I want for the house. You have a right to counter offer as an independent contractor. Any contractor out here will tell you, I can counter offer. In terms of being violent, bruh, man, we live in Arizona. This is a red state. Do you really think I give a shit about? If somebody becomes violent, I'm going to be it's going to hurt me to send flowers to their motherfucking funeral. It really is. It's going to hurt me because I don't have money for that shit. But I'll send flowers because I know they probably didn't know who they was fucking with. And I'll send flowers. But I can't be sending flowers to every fucking body. I really can't. So I'm glad that people don't test me and don't fuck with me because I'm a really nice guy. And I know they got parents and kids and uncles and aunts and all that. So when they see some flowers at they motherfucking funeral saying from your last driver, they gonna feel like shit. You tried the wrong fucking driver, didn't you? This is a red state. This is Arizona. We got the Constitution out in this motherfucker. I've been doing this for over 5 years on apps, for almost 30 without the apps. So it's like, hey, everybody's cool with me. I just have this energy around me to where people don't fuck with me like that. They just don't. What up, Robert Reese? People don't fuck with that. They said in my market, we don't see the price until drop off no matter what tier you are. And we used to be like that, Faith. So what you need to do, Faith, this is what I did. You can do what I call a dummy ride. A dummy ride is when you give one ride, just give one ride, take whatever the app's going to give you. At that point, you see what the rider paid, you do miles, you do minutes, you say, okay, they're paying this much per mile, they're paying this much per minute. This is what they're paying. That's your dummy ride. Your dummy ride is how you get your prices. So the next ride you get, if you get the exact same ride, you know, the last person paid 34. I got 16. So what I can do is charge this person 30. You already did your dummy ride, so you got your price structure right there. So every time you see the miles and minutes and everything, you know exactly what you should be charging. That's what I call my dummy rides. I've done dummy rides on my videos because when I first got into the black SUV market and the black market, I didn't know how much Comfort XL. I don't know how much these people pay. I've been doing Ubereats. I've been doing Lyft Lux. I've been doing basic shit. So when I go up, I have to do a couple of dummy rides so I know where I'm at. And I tell motherfuckers, read the room. You got to read the room. Rideshare ain't nothing but a room. Learn how to read the room. How do you read the room? Do a dummy ride. See what this region is paying. And be like, okay, I see what y'all paying. Okay, y'all paying $4 a mile right now, but they paying us 90 cents a mile. So they getting $3.10 a mile on my back. I see what they doing. Okay, you reading the room. That's all you doing. It's kind of like when you playing baseball, you do a check swing. You know what check swing is? Is when you do like this. You don't really swing. You kind of just put the bat out there. It's a check swing. You just kind of testing. You making a pitcher play true to the game. Because when you do a check swing, you let him know, motherfucker, I'm ready to swing. Don't fuck with me. I'm gonna knock this out the park. Don't fuck with me. I'm check swinging your shit. I'm not just standing here. I'm really ready. That's how you do it. You got to learn how to read the room. This is a business. Uber and Lyft is not gonna hold your hand like you a baby. They're gonna run your ass over like you a rug and walk on you like you a doormat. This is true business. These are millionaires and elites and billionaires looking to stack their pockets on the work you do. That's what these people are doing. So they're not going to be nice to you. You got to know what you're doing. You got to go in this game like it's a true business. So when you get out there, oh yeah, I know you, Meg. Meg don't play. Meg get her money. And I'm one of those people that when I talk to my riders out there, I'm real with it. I'm real with it. Is that, but how can Uber offer me a job when I don't know how much it pays until after the job is complete? Because you know what they charge. I just told you how to find out what they usually charge per mile or per minute. So if you're knowing what they charge, you know the job, you know the estimate of the job before you even take the job. I do a dummy ride. Even when I see the upfront fare, it doesn't matter to me because I know what I want per minute, per mile, based on what they've already paid me. I know what I want. And I'm not taking no $1.19. I'm not taking no $1.38, no 90 cents. I already know I want $3 a mile. I know that. Uber doesn't tell me, Jeff, what do you know? You know what you want already. So if you know you're going for $3 a mile, this is a 10-mile trip, you should be getting $30. Guaranteed this person paid 40 and you getting 18. That's how it works. But if you say, hey, man, I want $3 a mile, we're going 10 miles. Guess what? $30? Okay, $30. That'll work. That'll work. But if you go into this game not knowing what you're doing and acting like you're brand new, they're going to treat you like you don't know what you're doing and treating you like you brand new. You don't want to be treated like that by greedy ass apps. You want to walk up like you know what you're doing. Oh, yeah. This is what Jefferson can pick the rides that have the most profitable potential for you to convert for you private clients, get 100% of the fare. Real shit. And like I said, I kind of felt bad leaving the guy there, but I gave him my card. I told him, man, if you need a ride next time, do not put your money on his app because this app is not paying drivers. And it might not even be me. He might find another driver that say, hey, man, this driver gave me a business card. You got a business card? Because I'd rather do your rates. And that's cool for me because like I said, it's a lot of money out here. I can't do everybody. So if me just taking my card makes this guy ask another driver for his card, I tell how many times have I said in my live streams, I hope every rider out there has at least 5 drivers in their contacts. Because if you got 5 drivers in your contacts, you ain't getting left behind. Because if I can't do it, he can't do it. I bet he can. And if he can't, he can. And if he can't, she can. And if she can't, she can. Have all your drivers. A lot of people are right in your area. Right in your area. All you got to do is shoot them a text. My bartender shoots me a text all the time. For instance, let me see. Let me show you something real quick. This is what my bartender does. Oh, wait a minute. See, she sent me she says, hey, Jeff, are you out and about currently? That's the kind of stuff she sends me. That's my bartender. Hey, Jeff, are you out and about currently? I said, hey, Shell, just downtown Phoenix at Circle K. Did you leave work yet? I haven't. I just got off. That's how my people text me. And I'm like, okay, I know where you at. You know where I'm at. So now you have an estimate of time of how long it's going to take me to get there. And she always pays for my trips. She pays me twice as much as what Uber would pay me every single time. Sometimes she pays me more than twice because she's that appreciative. She never tries to negotiate. We never talk price. She knows what she pays Uber. And she says, man, why am I paying Uber? I'm going to take care of Jeff. I could just hit Jeff up. Jeff could be sitting on Circle K. He's like, all right, I'm on my way. Because she knows I'm not sold up with a whole bunch of $3 rides, $4 rides, $7 rides, $3 rides. Why? Burning my gas for that shit, putting my car at risk for that shit, $3, $4. No, she's dumping 25, 30 every time. And it's only like maybe 8 miles from where she's at to where she's got to be to is about an 8-mile ride. She gives me $25, $30 every time. So I'm almost getting about $4 a mile just dealing with my bartender, no matter where I'm coming from. When I was far one time, she gave me 45 because I was kind of far. She's like, I knew you came from far. She gave me 45 bucks. Appreciate that. But that's how your people take care of you when they care about you. I just got a text this morning. Like I said, this is how it works. I'm sitting here chilling. And I got a text this morning. Hey, where is this at? Yeah, Mary ain't hit me back yet. This is another one right here. He said, hey, this is Joe, Billy's friend from the concert. This guy here hit me up this morning. He says, I have a neighbor who needs a ride to Sky Harbor. I will send the dates. I can get back to you at break if there are any questions. He probably needs a price and if you're available. Thanks, Jeff. So he sent his buddy a message telling him June the 3rd at 3:30 and then pick up at June the 7th at 11:45 at night. I said, cool. So I sent him all the Uber rates for the distance from, because he said he's his neighbor, so I know where Joe lives. So the Joe area all the way to Sky Harbor, I showed him what the rates were. I showed him what Uber Black, Uber XL, I showed him all the rates, and I told him my price is 80. Uber XL charges 82. So if Uber XL charges 82, I'll charge you 80. Now, Uber Double XL charges 110. Now, the thing is, they don't really need Uber Black SUV because it's only a lady with like 2 kids or something like that. So I don't want to say, oh, I'm going to try, but you're going to get upgraded to Black SUV. You're getting upgraded to Black SUV, but you're paying exactly what you pay just for XL. So you're showing up to the airport clean. The kids are going to love you. You're going to have bottled water. You're going to have juice and shit already in the back because that's how I treat my people. When I pick up my private clients, I got bottled water in each cup holder. I got drink packets in each cup holder for the kids and shit like that. Just my last clients, they like beer. So when I picked them up, I had Modelo's in the cup holder. Yeah, I went and bought beer for my people. I had Modelo already in there. When they got in, big ass tall cans of Modelo. We riding. They paying me well. So of course I'm gonna buy them some beer. Fuck it. Y'all drink beer. You got beer on all your cup holders. Let's ride. But I just sit back and people text me all day because they know my level of service. So when people ask me, Jeff, how do you come up with your rates? Well, I know I got a Black SUV, so I showed them what Uber Black SUV charges. And I'm like, if you were to pay Uber, this is what you'd pay. But because you're paying me, I'm going to give you a discount. My discount is always going to pay me more than what Uber would pay me, but less than what they would pay Uber for it. Some people like Uber Black was charging 106 for Uber Black SUV. They gave me 100. I was telling them 80. I said 80 because it was 106. I said 80. They gave me 100. $6 less than what Black SUV was charging them. And I would have probably got, like you said, 40 bucks out of the shit. But this is how we do. When you want to know what price you charge, when you want to know how to get down, you tell them exactly what you feel you're worth. Do not ask what Uber thinks you're worth. Lyft thinks you're worth. Because if you do that, they might as well just use Uber and Lyft because you're going to get the same amount anyways. So you're going to underprice yourself to the point where you're going to go out of business. I price myself enough to where I only have to do half the rides I normally do because Uber and Lyft is making you do twice the amount of rides to get your old money. You got to do twice the amount of rides to make what you used to make. What if I told you you can do half the rides and make exactly what you need to make in half the rides? Each ride I do, 80 bucks. 25 bucks. You don't see me doing no $4 ride, $7 ride, $8 ride. Fuck that. No. We're better than that. Because if that's what they're paying Uber and Lyft, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, how come you ain't getting that? You're a contractor. Counter offers, negotiations. These are all contractors' term in business law. Employment is we're going to offer you a job and you're going to take it. Even in employment, if they offer you a job in an interview, hey, Jeff, we're going to offer you a job. What's the offer? $25 an hour. Okay, I'll take it. I'm going to have to sign a contract now at $25 an hour. I can't do work one day, be like, man, I know you said 25, but really this shit's worth 35. Well, you're in a 90-day review. After 90 days, we'll bump you up probably. But you already said. But in the interview, you can counter offer. You could say, you know what? Another company has offered me 32 for this. So if you guys really want me here and you're offering me 25, how close to 32 can we get? Because I really like you guys. I like them too. You know, they're a little bit further drive to work, but you know, they're offering me. You can counter offer. You can negotiate in your interview. Every time you get an offer, you're an independent contractor. When you get an offer, guess what? You're getting an offer for a job. You haven't done the job yet. You haven't even agreed to take the job yet. You're showing up to see what the job is. You might show up at the job. It's a chest of drawers sitting right there, a fucking mirror, 6 duffel bags, 2 boxes, and you say, well, I can't do this job. Just because you clicked accept doesn't mean you accepted the job. You haven't even showed up at the job site yet. You click accept to show up at the job site to say, hey, is this a job I could do? Wait a minute. You got 8 people here and each one of y'all got suitcases? I got to cancel this. I can't do this. I got to cancel. So because you accept the job don't mean you got to do the job. You're showing up at the job site. What up, William, my brother? So you show up at the job site and you see what's everything going. Oh man, I thought I was just picking up 2 people. So I'm picking up 5 people and everybody got a suitcase. And Uber right now is paying me $15. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to cancel this and we're going to renegotiate this. All right, cool. All right, cool. Okay, we cool. How much? You know what? I tell you what, 45. Okay, 45 is fine. All right, let's see if we can organize these suitcases. You know, we'll get everybody in the car, this and that. I could seat 7, but I might have to let one of the seats down. Cool, cool. You renegotiate it. And once you renegotiate it, now you're solidifying a transaction as an independent contractor. All this shit's an offer, counter offer, negotiation basis. Uber has no right to tell you that you have to do this. You are not their employees. You can cancel, you can decline. They hope you would take it, because if you take it, guess what? They make profit on your stupidity. Oh, this motherfucker took it. $15 for all these people. We charge them 45. Damn. Give him another ride. Hurry up, put some shit in his queue. He's stupid. These motherfuckers ain't gonna put nothing in your queue if they know you're out here really negotiating like a contractor. Like I said, y'all saw me do 5 Lyft black SUVs in a row. You know why? Because they was paying me right. You pay me right, I'll work with you, Lyft. You pay me right, I'll work with you, Uber. I ain't got nothing against you. I got something against you fucking me over. That's what I got something against. I ain't got nothing against you. So if you want to sit there and tell me, exactly, 7 people on the UberX, I'm telling you. And if you want to sit there and tell me, hey, Jeff, we're going to give you $30 for this, but you charge these people 67. I don't like that deal, because you know that all 5 of these people paying $6 a piece is not fair to me for this distance in this kind of vehicle. You know that shit's not fair to me. But Lyft Black SUV was like, Jeff, they let me take some kids one time. It was like I had to drive from my house to where they were. And I had it on a video. I drove from my house to where they were, which is about 8 miles. Then I took them. No, I don't think it was 8, because it was not that far, because it was like minutes, not miles. But I end up getting like $40-something for that ride. Let me see if I can go back and find it. Previously on Ready to Die. Hold up for a second. Where's this shit at? Okay, 10:08 p.m. 10:08. Okay, I was at my house and I drove down to get them. I picked them up at 10:13 and dropped them off. No, that's not the right one. That was something else. Yeah, because that's going down to pick them up. But anyways, it was these kids I picked up. Man, this one was like $54. Damn, this trip here was 25 miles for $96. Now, 25 miles, $96 was fair. It was fair because, and that was black SUV. I said, well, that's pretty fair because it's almost $4 a mile. And I'm thinking $3 a mile is fair. That's pretty fair. It has to be this trip here. It has to be this one. Oh, it's saying 14 miles. That's why. Because I made $3.22 a mile because they paid me $47. Now, it was 5 kids. And I almost talked about it on a video, but I know how people feel about that shit, so I didn't do it. But I drove from my house down to this place. It was down to, man, that can't be it. Because it keeps saying I picked up a passenger here and dropped them off here. And that's not right. That it's something wrong with that whole picture. Oh, that's why. I remember what happened now. I was by my house and I was trying to get in touch with the lady. So I was calling her, but it kept saying the number you've dialed has been disconnected. Because I was wondering, I was like, why is this trip so expensive? And I was trying to call her to see if this was a dummy trip or a real trip because I live by the airport. This is why I had to take the explanation out. I live by the airport. So I was wondering, why am I getting all of this money? This lady paid $57. These kids only had to go 1 mile. So I'm like, $57 to go 1 mile. But out of the 57, I got 47 of it. So I got 47 out of the 57. They only had to go 1 mile. They had just left the movies. So they were leaving the movie. Security kicked them out of the property because they were kids. They were all like, had to be 13 and under. All of them, all 5 of them, 13 and under. The mom couldn't make it. She texted me saying, I can't make it, get the kids. Can you go get the kids? I was the closest one. I'm the closest one. So, and I was like 13 miles away. So it was 14.86 miles. So it was 14 miles to get to them. I drove from my house down to get them from the movies. I was up north, drove down to get them. But because she wouldn't answer the phone. I said, what? And I told her, I said, I'm trying to reach you to answer your phone. I didn't want it to drop. So I started the ride. I knew where they were. It said they were at Five Below. Five Below is on Ray Road. I'm up here by the airport. Five Below is by the Ray Road, by where the movies is. I didn't want me to get halfway down the highway and them cancel the fucking ride. So I started the ride when I got on the highway, and I said, I'll pick them up at Five Below. They couldn't cancel the ride once I started it. Yeah, I started the ride on the fucking highway. That's why you see the dot way up here, but me picking them up way down there. I said, no, you're not going to sit up there and play me. $47 for 1 mile ride, a 1 mile for 40. I said, you know what? I started that motherfucking ride. Bloop. Got on the highway, got the Five Below. The kids got in. I took them to the apartment complex, dropped them off, answered it. I closed it out. And the lady was like, thank you. So that's why that was one of the most fucked up rides I did. But I was not about to be played for that $47 for 1 mile. I told you, I'm willing to work with Lyft and Uber, but you got to pay me. If you don't pay me, I'm not driving. I'll convert that shit. But there's no way I'm converting the lady paid $57 for 1 mile. I got 47 out of 57. You can't convert that. You can't touch that. So I was like, you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. So I drove down there, picked the kids up from in front of fucking Five Below. And security was still, sir. It was like, yeah, that security guard was messing with us. We told him our ride was on the way. I said, well, if he comes back, I'll talk to him. I mean, these kids were younger than my youngest. So of course, and they all little black kids. So I know that the security guard probably think they doing some shady shit. Because when we was young, I was doing shady shit when I was young. If you saw me near a housing development, I was probably throwing brand new fucking shingles like they was toys. I'm like, woohoo, throwing shingles, not realizing all these shingles got to go up on the roof and they cost a lot of money. So I'm ripping shingles off, throwing shingles and shit. I was a bad kid. I wasn't a good kid. So I understand why adults view kids like that, because most of us are kids. You see a little group of kids walking around a fucking, a shopping center. You're thinking, what the fuck are these kids doing? Hey, I'm doing it. Oh, yeah, dog. Hey, I got him, man. I got him. And I said, you are not canceling this ride on my ass. Nope. As soon as I hit the highway, I hit start ride. I zoomed in to see where they were. It said Five Below. Perfect. I'll be at Five Below. Start ride. Shot down the fucking highway. They were not playing me for that $47. Fuck that. They would have had to cancel that shit. No. And Lyft could probably be like, well, Jeff, we're going to ding you for starting the ride too early. I don't give a shit. Ding me. But you gonna pay me. I don't give a fuck what you say. We're gonna ding you for that. Ding me. I don't give a shit. You gave me the $47, did you? And they didn't cancel that ride, did you? Like I said, I don't care what these apps do to me. You're gonna pay me. That's all I give a shit about at the end of the day. If you don't pay me, I'm gonna convert and pay myself. This is business. I'm not your friend. You're not my friend. I don't know none of the staff, none of the motherfucking laptops. No, none of them. You're gonna pay me. This is a business. And just like when the dude yesterday with Kenan or whatever his name is. Well, I'm gonna look up his name because, like I said, I actually recorded it, and I'm gonna put that in the group so you guys can hear it. I would put it out in the main group, but we know how haters is. So if I put this recording out in the main group, everybody's gonna be, oh, you stupid motherfucker. That dude probably had cancer. He probably had a kid at home. You know how idiots be. So this video will go in my membership group for the smart people who understand how I drive, why I drive, and why I'm out there educating people. So when I pull up to somebody and I cancel them, I educate them in the process of canceling them. I don't just cancel and drive off. Sometimes I do, like the girl with the 6 suitcases. I canceled and drove off because I was tired of her mouth. Her mom was cool. I wouldn't fuck with her though. But with the dude yesterday, he seemed pretty cool. He was just a brother that put his money on the Uber app, and he had no cash, and he had no cash app and nothing like that. Like, dude, you got to be more prepared than that, motherfucker. It's 2024. You got to be prepared. I mean, you can't walk around with no money. You're in the real world. You got to walk around with at least Cash App, Venmo, a debit card, something. You can't. This is 2024, motherfucker. This is not 1901 where you could trade apples and oranges for a fucking ride to the trading store. You can't do that. It's like, this is 2024. So I'm like, man, Big Word on YouTube says haters are sent to you by God to motivate you. Hey, real shit, real shit. And that's what it is. They sent to us, man. Probably one of those gift card riders. For real, man, I don't know. But like I said, I tell people, man, we just out here to help. We'll get the community to and from. We're transportation. Tech is tech. They don't got shit to do with us. If they want to find a ride, cool, find a ride. If the price is right, like y'all just saw, the lady paid 57, I got 47. The price is right. It was a 1 mile ride. Lyft got $10. $10 for me taking somebody 1 mile. Lyft made $10. I took somebody 1 mile and Lyft made $10. Is that commercial insurance? What the fuck is that? $10 for a mile. Imagine if Lyft made $10 for every mile that I drove everybody. They were making $10 a mile. Understand what I'm saying? The lady paid $57 for basically a 1 mile ride, and Lyft made $10 a mile. If Lyft was making $10 a mile on each and every ride, that means every 2 miles, they would be making $20 for 2 miles. They would be making $30 for 3 miles. And how much of that would you be making? So I'm like, man, you're going to pay me. Exactly. It says, when you cancel for cash rides, has Uber ever called the rider to ask about what happened? It happened twice to me, and the rider played along, told Uber all was good. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, if they have, I haven't found out about it. So I don't know. If Uber wants to talk to these people and ask why, Uber can call me directly. Uber has my phone number because they know my phone number because I use my phone number to get into their website. So they can call me directly. They know my number. They can call me and say, Jeff, bruh, okay, we got it. We got a whole bunch of clerks in here who barely made it out of fucking high school, and you're a degreed accountant who worked in corporate America. You're outthinking these motherfuckers, Jeff. Let's sit down for a minute. What is going on out there? Well, for one, your little accounting clerks or whoever the fuck just made out of high school, they're trying to play me. I got a big ass truck and a nice fucking car. These motherfuckers rode 10 speeds into work. Why are they trying to make the same amount I'm trying to make? We're at two different levels of the game. They're sitting on a fucking laptop trying to control me like a video game. I'm driving big ass trucks, taking all this risk and all this expense. My shit's heavy. They shit's light. So you got to pay me heavy. I need bags. Don't fucking drop change in my hand. You got to pay me heavy. I need bags. So when I'm out in the street, I'm coming for my bag. I'm not fucking with no spare change. You ain't ching, 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 tingling in all my motherfucking hand. I'm not. No, I came from the bag. Brown bag me, motherfucker. Here. My shit's heavy. So when I'm out in these streets, if you don't pay me heavy, I'm going to go get this money like I'm supposed to. And your people going to be real light in the fucking pocket when I'm done. Because then I'm like, well, we ain't making no money, man, on Jeff. We ain't making no money on Jeff. Well, because Jeff's out there getting his bag. He ain't fucking with us right now. If you want to help me get that bag, then let's go and get it. Let's go do it. But it's too many, apps out there who think that what they're doing is more important than what we're doing. I told y'all many times before, they need our cars. We don't need them. I could roll up to any spot I want to. And yesterday and this is funny shit. So yesterday I'm in traffic. And I hope she's listening right now. So I'm driving down University, hitting Rule. So I'm sitting at the turn like, I see this big ass Chevy Suburban, nice ass Chevy Suburban. I mean, this motherfucker's bigger than mine. Nice Chevy Suburban. So I'm sitting there and I look over and I'm looking at the window. It's decals all over the back windows, all the limo tinted windows, decals. They got the business logo and it says like Vinny's like luxury rides or Vinny's private rides or something like that with the phone number 602 right up under it. And I'm looking at it like this. I'm like, that's a great idea. That shit is pretty. And it is so classy. It's not gaudy. It's not huge. It's not like in your fucking face. It's made for people who know what those numbers are for. It's real nice and small. It's not huge, taking up the whole window. It doesn't take away from the elegance of the truck or nothing like that. And as I'm looking at the truck, the ladies in the window, she's like this. She's like, I see you, motherfucker. I see you. She's fucking with me. I'm like, oh, what's good? What's good? And it said like Vinny's, like luxury service or something like that. And she's like, I see you, motherfucker. I'm like, hey, what's good? So she kind of noticed who I was as we're sitting in traffic on University. So we're kind of, and when she was driving, I'm just like, yeah. So I'm like, yeah, there you go. So I hope she's listening right now. But like, hey, I saw you in traffic. I think your shit was clean. That is a smart business move. Very smart. Because if I was out looking for a ride one night, you don't need the apps. You need a truck like that to pass you by. Because you got the phone number right on the side. You got even the license plates match the business logo and everything. So that person is all in, all money in, some Nipsey Hussle shit, all money in. I'm finna get this, all money in. And so when I saw that truck, that inspired me to be even more to say, we got some smart ass drivers out in our city. Phoenix ain't got shit to worry about. We will never be groveling like fucking Minneapolis was groveling for no $1.19 a minute. No, motherfucker, I want $1.19 a mile. I want $47 a mile. That's what I'm coming for. I'm coming for the bag. Fuck the change. Ching-a-ling-ling, ching-a-ling-ling. Fuck that. No, this ain't no slot machine where you just some dimes and shit fall out the bottom. No, motherfucker, we all coming out for this bag every day. We trying to get this heavy money. Shit you can't even carry. I mean, I want so much money. I'm like, hey, man, I got to show you my bank account because I can't carry this much. Motherfucker, how much you got? It's like, this is heavy. This bag's heavy, goddamn it. This is a suitcase. And yet, when I see drivers like that, it makes me happy. It's like people are really waking up and they're really seeing that this is how business is done. Market yourself, promote yourself, be that super clean, nice ass big black truck. You are not an Uber driver. That's Vinny right there. And I'm looking at that truck and I'm like, that is a nice ass truck. That is nice. And I mean, like I said, and it motivates you and it inspires you to see the possibilities out there. And the more you see that, like when I see pigeons out there and I see these pigeons groveling and fighting and screwing around with the cues and stepping on each other's toes and crabbing in the fucking buckets, I'm like, I don't want to fuck with nobody like that. I don't want to fuck with people like that. But you see a big black SUV marketing and promoting itself, clean, not gaudy at all. I mean, it's like nice. The detail, the lettering, the logo, everything was just nice and clean. That's what I'm talking about right there. Stepping the game up. That's what I'm talking about. And that's, like I said, and I hope she's watching on the channel, because for something like that, she probably listed as like a live stream one. They'd be like, that was me, damn it, that was me in traffic. It's like, she was like, I see you, motherfucker. I was like, what's good? We be having a good time out on the road because we know we're all fighting for our cities. We fighting for each other's family. We're not fighting each other. The apps would love for us to fight each other because we end up looking like pigeons. We end up fighting for scraps on the floor. We end up looking like these fools at the airport, fighting for rides and holding the queue up. We end up looking like that if the apps get their way. But the way we do it, oh, shit. I'll be like, I got a number off the side of a truck. We need 2 more black SUVs. Guess what? Let me call this Vinny truck. I saw it in traffic one time. Hey, this is Jeff. I run a podcast and I kind of drive an SUV. Are you anywhere near like, downtown? Because we actually need another black SUV. Actually, I'm sitting over here. Perfect. Thank you. Like, I'll meet you when you get here. We got like 4 going to ride with you. It's like, that's why I need more numbers. I need more drivers. I need people around, because if I get stuck in a fucking jam, I don't look like an idiot that ain't got no team behind me. And other people out there, other drivers, I'm on your team. Don't look like no idiot. You got 7, 8 people pulling up. Be like, hold up. Let me call Jeff real quick. Who's Jeff? Where you at? Oh, man, I'm sitting at Quick Trip on Scottsdale Road. Hey, man, I'm right up the road for you. Can you take 5? Yeah, I take a 5. Let me turn these apps off. Where you at? I'll turn all my motherfucking apps off. Cool, I'll be up there in a second. Now the people you deal with got your card. They don't need mine. They got yours. And they know you can take care of anything, because they say, hey, if you talk to Jack, Jack need people. Jack makes a phone call. Trucks show up. We fuck with Jack. You don't need Jeff's phone number. Because why? Because I'm on Jack's team. You call Jack, Jack will let me know. You ain't got to get my number. And it's like, if you want it, cool, but you ain't got to have it. Just make sure you hit up Jack. Be like, hey, Jack, what you doing today? Oh, man, hey, can you call that Jeff guy again? You let me text him real quick. Where you guys at? Jack's your contact. I'm just on Jack's team. That's all. And that's how we do it out here, to help each other out. I don't want no driver out there to think, I'm ass out. I can't, get these big rides done because I only got a small car. When I had my little small Beamer using it, shit, I was calling DeAndre. I was calling everybody. I'm hitting up Bighorn Kev. I'm hitting up Jamil. I'm hitting up everybody. I'm like, dude, I need some help. I don't want people to think that, hey, man, Jeff can't do it. Oh, I can do it. I can do it. Exactly. I saw a $6 reservation on Uber app. Do you think it was not Harley, but a pigeon took it? Nuh-uh. Forget that. Ain't no way I'm taking a $6 reservation. They paid probably about $30 for that, because that's probably a $12 ride. Then he probably paid about $20 to get it. So $32 they paid for that reservation just to make sure they had a ride. They paid $32, and this dude got it $6 out of that $32. Never. And the thing about reservations, I think if they cancel a reservation, like if you try to do a conversion on a reservation, yeah, I don't think it's like, they get charged for that. You can't do it without them being charged. So I was like, number 29, hey, happy, thank God it's Friday. That's right, Miss Sobe Love. Man, what up, NGB? Back in the build, my man. What's good? Let me go back to some of these comments. Fix these raggedy motherfuckers and keep printing them out them business cards. It's their choice. Dalton, he be on it. You better fix these raggedy motherfuckers and keep printing out the business cards. That's right. Because if we don't let these apps fix what we're doing, like if they don't fix their prices, we can't keep begging for money. No. You go out there, you become an independent contractor from the time you walk at your house. You can have the app off. You can have it on. You could quit rideshare right now as we speak. You're not an employee. You're not gonna sign a resignation letter or no shit like that. You're gonna put in a 2-week fucking notice that you're done with rideshare. You can quit right now if you feel like it. You can say, you know what? After this ride, lady, when I drop you off, I think I'm gonna quit rideshare. Why? Is it me? No, it's not you. I just don't think I'm being paid enough. I'm gonna quit after I drop you off. You're amazing. You're great. I'm a 5-star you, but I think I'm gonna quit when I drop you off. You got a right to do that. You could drop a motherfucker off and that'll be the last ride you ever do. Who's to say it's not? Somebody in the fucking chat, somebody on YouTube. No, you didn't quit. You'll be back. Motherfucker, who are you? I don't even know you. You a username. I don't even fucking know you. You can quit whenever you feel like quitting rideshare. You're not obligated to do rideshare. Nobody with a car is obligated to do rideshare, which cracks me up. Because all these people running around, oh, if you drive somebody around, you need commercial insurance. Since when? Like, so is everybody on earth that has a car with more than one door on their car obligated to have commercial insurance if they take somebody to work and that person gives them $5? Thank you, DDS Delivery. Appreciate that. I love that so many drivers be canceling reserve runs because I get them, arrive early, and convert to private clients easily. There you go. And you sit there and you wait. You just wait, like, okay, I can take you. All right, bet. How much? 30. Bet. Let's go. $30 when they was probably getting like 12. But that's the thing, is so many people out there who think, well, if you're not a rideshare driver and you don't have the apps on your phone and you're not driving with the apps and you're not letting the apps control you, then you need to go out and buy yourself some commercial insurance or nobody can ever get in your car. Because if somebody gets in your car and they give you $5 for taking them to the store, you're going to lose your house. How long has cars been invented? How long have people been getting in other people's back seats, wearing seat belts? How long have you been getting insurance policies that when you open your insurance policy, it says drivers and it says passengers inside of your insurance policy? That's what it says. Like, I'm not making this shit up. You can open your insurance policy right now. It'll say drivers, passengers. Does it say passengers that pay versus passengers that don't pay? No, it just says passengers. That's it. Now, you can sit there and interpret that however you want to. Well, passengers mean people in your car who aren't paying you to be in your car. That's a passenger. So who are the other people? Because I know a lot of people who don't do rideshare who have passengers in their car that give them $5, $10, $15. Hey, thank you for taking me here. I'll give you $100. But these people don't have rideshare on their phone. These are not even rideshare. They're just people who are American citizens who happen to say, I'll take you. Oh, thank you so much, man, because my car broke down. Man, I'll give you $30. Just take me. Cool. They don't say, oh, you'll take me. Can you do me a favor? Can you download the Uber app before you take me and get like a background check done? Get, insurance. Can you get all it before you take me? Because I really need to go. But before you take me, I need you to have all this shit on your phone or else I'm coming for your house. Cars been around for a long fucking time. People have been helping other people for a long time. People have been donating money for a long time. You open your insurance, it says drivers and passengers for a long fucking time. It's these idiots who are so wrapped up in rideshare, they can't see outside of their own ass. Everything they do is rideshare. Motherfucker, wake up. I'm eating a rideshare McMuffin. I'm drinking a rideshare juice, motherfucker. This is flavored rideshare, burnt rubber and fucking clutch. Like, motherfucker, all you do is think cars and rideshare. There's real life out there. What up, Bighorn Kev? So you got to think outside of rideshare. Think of the reality of life. And when you start interpreting your whole life is based on the rules of rideshare, your whole life is based on that. You living in a small fucking box. And I don't live in no small ass box. I live in the world. So if my neighbor across the street comes and says, hey, Jeff, man, can you run me down to AutoZone real quick? Because, man, my fucking wheel hub just fell off. And I got to fucking, go down to AutoZone. Do I have to call my insurance company? Hey, thanks, Terry. Can you do me a favor? My neighbor across the street, his wheel bearing just fell out of his car. I got to take him to AutoZone. Is it okay? Is it cool? Is it okay if I take him down the street? Insurance agent be like, is he giving you any money? I didn't ask for anything. He's my neighbor. Well, I'll tell you what, Jeff, if this motherfucker give you $1, we canceling your insurance policy. You have to take him for free. You cannot take his ass to AutoZone and he cannot do you a favor and slide you $5, $10. He can't do that because you don't have an insurance policy to cover. Your insurance policy only covers motherfuckers who get in your car for free. You hear that? Okay. Motherfucker try to slide you 20. I can't take that 20, man. I already talked to my insurance. They said that if you give me a dime, they're going to cancel me. I got to do this completely for free. It's like, get the fuck out of here. It's like, I can't deal with these motherfuckers, man. Yeah. It's transportation service. Thank you. Because we've all been sharing rides, Meg. When you share a ride on a motherfucking bike, when I'm riding on a 10-speed and somebody's sitting on a seat or the handlebars, I'm sharing a ride. Is that ride share? Yeah, I'm sharing a ride. But is it transportation? Like a service? It's a service once you start paying for it. Now, you got to have a business name. You got to have LLCs. You got to do things under the umbrella of the LLC. That's when you start saying this is for the business. Because what if I bake cookies for a living? Let's say I bake cookies for a living and I got a business called Cookie Baking. So Cookie Baking LLC, that's my business. Everything's under Cookie Baking LLC. Let's say today, I just feel like randomly baking cookies as Jeff. I don't want to bake cookies as Cookie Baking LLC. I'm just going to bake these motherfuckers as Jeff. And then as I'm eating the cookies, my neighbor decides to say, hey, Jeff, man, slide me a couple of them cookies. Cool. Now I bake these cookies as Jeff, not as Cookie Baking LLC. I give him a couple of cookies. Cool. Motherfucker go give me a thank you card and put $5 in it. Thank you for the cookies. Appreciate it. Did I just sell them some cookies? Is my insurance going to be canceled because I just sold somebody some cookies under the name of Jeff and not under Cookie Baking LLC? Oh, well, you sold them the cookies under Jeff. See, I never sold. My neighbor just gave me $5 with a card saying thank you for the cookies. That's it. That's how these rides are working. If somebody jump in your car, you got a passenger seat with a passenger seat belt, back seat for back seat people. They don't drive. They just in the back seat. Those are our passenger areas. So they get in your car. Y'all ride somewhere. Hey, man, thank you for bringing me to the bar, bro. Oh, no problem, man. I know you probably used some gas in this big motherfucker, didn't you, man? I tell you what, man, here's 25. Go put some gas back in this big bitch, man. I appreciate you bringing us. All right. Did you just take money from them? Yeah. You got commercial insurance? It's like, where the fuck you come from? Out the trash can, you fucking pigeon? But this is how these people are, man. Every time you do something, they want to regulate other people's shit all the time. Like they ain't got enough going on in their old life. And when they regulating it, they make no logical sense. Because any argument they got, I can argue against it. And all they're going to do is get mad and start fucking, Jeff, you an idiot, you stupid. I hope your YouTube channel fucking implodes, you dumb motherfucker. I just block them, ban them. Get the fuck out of here. It's like, once you go down that path, we're done with the conversation. We're done. Because they start seeing themselves trapped in a hole of stupidity. They start running in circles. I'm like, so now every time you take your kid somewhere, your insurance paperwork now says driver, driver's kids. So what if you don't have no kids? So your insurance plan only covers you? It says drivers and passengers inside of your insurance. Your passengers happen to be your kids. That's it. Your passengers may happen to be your neighbor. Your passengers may happen to be your friend from old school who just flew into town and y'all having a good fucking time. That might be your passenger. That's what it calls. It says, hey, passengers. It don't say shit about passengers that pay versus passengers that don't pay. If passenger pays, all these amounts are zero. If your passenger doesn't pay, then we'll pay all of these premiums for your passenger in your accident. It never says that. So these people interpreting fucking laws and they're interpreting insurance however they want to. And it's called a disagreement. So if I choose to go to court because of the disagreement, guess what? The courts have a right to either decide with me saying Jeff's right. You guys are interpreting it wrong. Because have you ever heard of, in your entire life, heard of somebody taking an insurance company to court? Have you ever heard of that? I mean, some people haven't. You can't take insurance to court. Insurance is always right. When insurance doesn't pay you, they just don't fucking pay you. Insurance is always right. Have you ever heard of somebody taking insurance to court? And have you ever heard of somebody beating their insurance and their insurance having to fucking cover that shit? People automatically believe, well, insurance is right. You know, my agent said this. Motherfucker, is your agent a judge? Is he a jury? He's an agent. He gets paid not to pay out claims. That's what your agent. He gets bonuses on the fact that he don't pay no claims out. That's your agent. Insurance is not your fucking friend. Insurance is a business. Why do you think all of these insurance companies are leaving the state of California and Florida right now? Look at California. They're not insuring a lot of shit in California right now. They're pulling out of California left and right. They even flying drones over people's houses, canceling their fucking insurance because they got solar panels and shit on their house. Weird shit. So they say, hey, man, help the environment. Get solar panels. It's a fucking setup. You get solar panels. They fly a drone over your house. Hey, we're going to cancel your insurance. Why? Because you got solar panels. But I'm helping the environment. But you're hurting our insurance company because their insurance panels, if they get fucked up, we got to pay for that shit. We can't afford that. So it's a catch-22. They fucking with everybody. Yeah, Jeff never updated to this slow man. I swear. And that's what it is, man. It's a bunch of slow thinkers out there. And when you show them the whole gamut of life, court, liability, litigation, you show them everything. These slow brain motherfuckers always, they can never tell you a situation or show you a situation where it exactly happened. It's always, well, what if, well, you're not considering, well, what's going to happen is, and I say, I've been doing this shit for 35 fucking years, man. I don't even know you. 35 years and I don't know you. I could go another 35 without knowing you and be totally fine because look at where I am now and I don't know you. But for some strange reason, all the shit you saying about me was going to happen to me and all this shit, for one, has never happened to me, has never happened to no fucking body you know, but you keep saying it's going to be some fucking anomaly and happen to me and only me. Who's it happened to before? Just name one person you know. Just name one. Now, name all the people you know who were on the apps, actually on the apps driving, had accidents, and insurance was like, well, we can't fuck with you. But you did everything by the books. How many times have I said the people that get deactivated and fucked over all the time are the people who have 100% AR, no cancels? They always do shit by the books. Everybody doing shit by the books get fucked over. Because I say laws are made for people who abide by them. Policies are made by people that abide by them. And when Uber makes policies, you got to realize every policy Uber has made has been challenged in court because Uber is not making laws. Uber makes policies, and Uber policies are usually illegal. If they weren't illegal, they wouldn't have their ass in court because court is about law. So if you're making policies that are illegal and you got these pigeons following illegal fucking policies, illegal law, I mean, you can't even script how stupid these people are. You're following terms of services that even the courts are saying are not legal terms of services. These are racketeering terms of services. These are, monopolistic terms of service. These are preventing competition terms of services, which are all antitrust terms of services. This is what the courts are saying. They're saying legally, these apps are operating at a level where anybody who follows them are willfully doing illegal shit. You're willfully allowing yourself to be walked on. And I'm looking back like, how in the fuck are people not seeing this? Like seeing the antitrust, because most people are W-2. And when you leave the W-2 world into the business world and you don't study business, as you leave the W-2 world, you don't study business, you get trapped in this conundrum of thinking you're an employee, doing employee shit, and Uber and Lyft never telling you that you're not an employee. They let you keep doing it. They just let you keep doing it. Because if you're stupid enough to keep doing it, you think they're going to stop you? No, because stopping you benefits you. Not stopping you benefits them. They're going to let you keep doing the shit. They sitting back like, oh yeah, y'all, you can't, you're gonna be deactivated if you keep declining rides. So the whole mantra was if you keep declining rides, you're gonna be deactivated. What did the court say? The court said that policy is illegal. You got to change that policy, Uber. That's illegal. You and Lyft, if these guys are really independent contractors and not your employees, then your little terms of service and declining rides is gonna get them deactivated. Canceling rides is gonna get them back. That is an employment term. That's employment. That's not independent contract. Independent contractors have a right to take a job or not to take a job. So your little policy is illegal. So what happened? Uber changed it. Okay, you guys can decline. Motherfucker, you ain't telling me nothing I didn't already know. We telling you shit you didn't know, Uber. So you not telling drivers shit that we didn't know. Drivers are telling you shit that you didn't know because drivers took you to court saying you can't do that. That's not independent contractor. So drivers are educating Uber on what they can and can't do. Uber's trying to say, hey, man, this is what y'all can and can't do. We like, your policies are illegal. Why do you think Uber's in court? On Forbes magazine, go type in Google, Forbes magazine, Uber lawsuits. It's going to pull up all the 2024 lawsuits that are currently going worldwide for Uber right now. All of them. All of them. So if Uber's not running illegal terms of services, why are they always in court? Court is about legal shit. Court is not because I feel like playing fucking jacks and dominoes today. Let's take Uber to court. Yeah, we're going to go play dominoes and jacks. Yeah, I'm going to play some spades against those motherfuckers today. That's not what court is for. Legal shit. It's not for games. It ain't for games. So Uber's out here fucking with everybody. And we got big attorneys and we got people who know what the fuck is going on. Not no raggedy ass YouTube channels that have no idea what the fuck. Uber's amazing. They keep updating the app just for your benefit. No, it's for their benefit. We're past the games. Fuck that. We're past the games. Exactly. No popcorn here. And it's like, That's funny. Say KTN just did a story on YouTube about cash drivers posing a threat to tourists and citizens. Of course, because that was paid for by Pfizer. No, I'm just kidding. It was paid for by Uber. Now we know Pfizer paid all for the media during the whole pandemic. This brought to you by Pfizer. This brought to you by Moderna. AstraZeneca, your main choice in preventing yourself from dying, you stupid motherfuckers. That's what it was. So, of course, hey, this story brought to you by Uber and Lyft. Don't go for cash. Get your ass handed to you by paying through our app, and we won't pay the driver shit and everybody's okay. That's what it's all about. So I tell people, you got to know who's paying the fucking media. That's it. Do you really think CNN and all these motherfuckers getting billions and millions of dollars from Pfizer going to say, hey, man, don't do this Pfizer shit? No, because Pfizer was giving all the motherfuckers bonuses. All the doctors, we think you should probably go out and get the shot. Like, yeah, that doctor probably got an extra $200,000 in a bank account that year from saying that shit over. Hey, because of me, I got all these people to take a shot. Can I get my check now? Follow the money. Follow the money. That's why we looking at all these fucking YouTube videos and all these people. Yeah, you shouldn't do cash rides. No, what they need to say is you shouldn't be doing contracting with contractors. You used to stay on the app like a slave, stay on the plantation like a slave. Because if you do a counteraction, I could buy a car for cash if I wanted to. But if somebody says we're sick of people buying cars for cash because we want to charge them 7% interest so we can make money off their ass, we need to put out stories about why buying a car for cash is bad news. Buying a car for cash is bad because if you buy a car for cash, now how many people you know that got car loans out on cars that they ass can't even fucking repair? They just sit on the side of the house. They all busted down. But so you can't say, hey, buying a car on credit is better than buying a car on cash. I mean, it depends on the car, depends on the situation, depends on the person. It depends on a lot. So you can't say, hey, a cash ride is worse than an app ride. I just showed you an app ride that was pretty good. $47 for 1 mile. That was an app ride that I did. That was pretty good. $47 for 1 mile. It took me 14 miles to get there. Then I did it for 1 mile. So 15 miles. Cool. But the lady only paid for 1 mile. So not all app rides are bad, but many of them are. But to say all cash rides are bad, you know somebody had to pay to say that shit. All cash rides are bad. How do you know? Because they may be paying $100 on the app, $100. And I might say, hey, man, you paying $100 on the app? Tell you what, give me $15 cash. You telling me taking $15 cash is worse than this person paying $100 cash on the app. So no. They're going to put out the fucking narrative that cash rides are bad for tourists and bad. No, they're not. Cash rides keep money in the community where that ride is being done. That's all it is. But when you have a democratic app like Uber run by Tony West and the White House and every fucking body else, their main goal is to control people plantation style, break this economy, break people, break everything down to the most minimal compound, transfer the wealth from the hoods to all the elites so they can get this shit offshore and live the life they want to live and have all this fucking money. That's what they really doing. But they ain't going to tell you that. So they're going to keep telling you, well, we're going to raise up grocery prices. We're going to raise up rent. We're going to raise taxes. We're going to raise interest rates. And on top of that, we're going to make sure you're using only technology that we control to conduct business. If you're not using technology, expensive technology like DoorDash, UbeReats, you got to run your EBT through fucking DoorDash now. You got to run your EBT through Instacart. You got to run your EBT through UbeReats now. Because if you do it straight through somebody else, these apps, these elites don't get those tax dollars now. So all the tax dollars are flowing through broke people to rich people. It's a transfer of wealth. That's all it is. So if I said, hey, man, for all the EBT money going out there, let's not get rich people involved. Rich people will be mad because they want them fucking tax dollars. They want that money. So they like, no, Uber, DoorDash, all you guys, find a way that we can get money from. And that shit's expensive. Using those apps are expensive. So you got people using a more expensive service, which is a luxury, taking their tax dollars, Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, all these Medicaid rides where they giving a driver $13, $14, but they charging remember that $934 Lyft EMT ride, but the driver got $300 out of $934. Them elites are eating these motherfuckers up, please. $934 for a ride that only really costs $300? You eating these motherfuckers up. This is how they do it. They give tax dollars overseas. They give tax dollars to people who are coming in here illegally. They take tax dollars from all the legal citizens. They take tax dollars out of all of our tax programs. They make sure the elites have every fucking dime they can get out of you. And they will say, hey, cash rides are bad because cash rides don't allow the elites to drain the economy out of this community. Because if you do a cash ride in that community, that means that cash is going to stay in that community. Like I told y'all before, Black Wall Street, Greenwood, Oklahoma, they said the dollar in that black community transferred hands 21 days. Transferred hands. $1 stayed in that black community for 21 days before it left that black community. Now they say the dollar in the black community is gone within 24 hours. So how do you say I'm going to have money for 21 days, the same dollars circulating my community for 21 days, 3 fucking weeks, everybody getting money, the same money. We just giving back. We helping each other out, the same money for 21 days. And now all of a sudden, these black people within 24 hours, that money is gone without a trace. Because cash rides keeps everybody in the community focused and keeps everybody functioning with each other. That's what cash rides do. And when government realizes that, they went and they blew up fucking Oklahoma. They dropped bombs on Oklahoma. And guess what they do? They dropping bombs on our ass right now. But this bomb is called Uber. This bomb is called DoorDash. This bomb is called Lyft. All these ain't number fucking digital bombs they dropping on us to wipe out our fucking bank accounts. To make sure all the money you get, they don't pay you. Just like in Vegas. EDC. They had all these people out there doing all them rides to EDC. $20 a pop, y'all. We're going to give you an extra 20. We're going to give you an extra 20. What happened? They weren't even paying people that extra 20. People had to fight to get that extra 20. But they told people to their fucking face, we're going to give you an extra 20 per ride to EDC. When you go get somebody from EDC, $20 every single ride, $20, $20, $20. It's people like, where's my $20 per ride? All I'm getting is a straight fare. Oh, we'll give it to you. Never did. They had to fight for that shit. I think some of them are still fighting for it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm one of those people like, yeah, exactly. The economy's going to get worse before it gets better. Hope they're going to probably steal the election again. Oh, they trying to steal the election again. We all know it. It takes an idiot to say, no, they're not. They're not. And I'm like, so all the insider trading that the Democrats have done, all the insider trading they've done with the microchip companies, they've done with FTX and crypto, all the shit they've been doing. And none of these Democrats ever served a day in jail. None of them. They're all still out there floating around doing criminalistic shit, traveling the world, doing whatever they want to do. Not a single one of them went to court. Single one of them served a day in jail. All this criminal shit they're doing in the White House. Not a single person is going to jail, even with all the proof sitting on the table, because they're distracting everybody saying we need to do what we can do to keep one of the most powerful voices of people off this fucking ballot. Like I said, you don't have to like Trump. You don't. You really don't. But if you understood that he was fighting for you, even though you don't like his ass, he's fighting for you to have money in your pocket, even though you don't like his ass. How you gonna hate having money in your pocket? Somebody who, just like me, when I put my videos on my channel, I don't give a fuck about these haters. I really don't. I put information out there even the haters can use. So even though you a fucking hater, you can get on my channel and learn how to make money. That's how shit really is. Y'all, I can't stand Jeff. I don't give a fuck about Jeff. I can't this and that. And guess what? You're still going to make money on my channel. Just say, hey, he raised my taxes 2%. Bro, 2% is like 2 pennies on a dollar. So I don't know, what you're doing to get your taxes to go up 2%, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe the 2% you're paying taxes on, it was for like real estate or property or something like that. I don't know. Because real estate used to be worth a lot. It was pretty good. Everybody was buying good money. But to me, 2%, it's nothing. I mean, if you look at the price of food doubled 100%. Dog trees from 119 to fucking 236. That's double. That's 100%. You're saying 2%. 2%, motherfucker took 2 pennies out of my pocket, you son of a bitch. Give me them 2 pennies back. And I'm sitting there like, man, thank you, Angel, for the super chat. I appreciate that. But I'm sitting there like, man, we got double prices in food right now. People are paying $800 more per month in rent right now. Interest rates 4% when I bought that car 2 years ago to now 7% when I just bought mine. That's damn near double. 2%, I'm looking at 100% fucking flip on everything. That's what fucks me up. That shit, that fucks me up. The 100% flip, like the 2% is not even enough for me to even discuss. It's 2 fucking pennies. I'll tell you what, I know I got some money around here. I'll fucking PayPal you 2 cents. That'll help you out. But when I'm looking at 100% flip on every fucking thing, that's what irritates me more than anything else. I'm big on fucking shit. I'm looking at the big picture, the $900 a month rent up to $1,600 a month rent. That's the kind of shit I'll look at. It was $1,120 for the year. $1,120 for the year. It's not bad. Was that like $100 a month? It's nothing. $100 a month ain't bad. $100 a month, and if you got, let's say, $3 a day, $3 a day, $3 a day is that if you can't make an extra $3 a day, I mean, this is the industry that teaches you how to make more than flip one ride today. That was gonna pay you $6. Tell them you'll do it for $9. Do that every day. That $1,120 just disappeared. Do that shit every day. Do a $6 ride for $9. You just fix your problem. It's like it's $3 a day. That's it. $3. I'm talking big fucking money, man. Big money. Invisible Rand said, "What you buy? BMW? Yeah, man. I got a Beamer, dog. You didn't know? Shit, I'm pushing. Yeah. I said, these guys making millions got a cut, but everyday folks more, that's okay. Oh, but see, that's the thing. It's not about the taxes, man. It's about your real life living expenses. You're going from $1,000 a month in rent to $1,800 a month in rent. That's an extra $800 a month. $800 a month times 12. That's $9,600 a year more. $9,600. You're talking about $1,100. We're talking about shit 9 times greater than what you're talking about. So, like I said, this channel we don't talk about fucking French fries on the floor. We don't deal with that shit. Sweep that shit, let it go. We're talking about bigger fucking things, man. Bigger things. Like I said, so that's the last 30 years of making mom and dad rich by not building houses. I don't know what that means. Well, oh yeah, thanks, Invisible Ranch. This is what we do around here. We do it. See, I was moving. I'm in AZ now. Oh, there you go. Yeah, car and insurance up 25%. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's crazy shit right there. Everybody's insurance is going through the roof. Groceries going through the roof. Man. This is, yo, Jeff, you got vodka in that drink, sir. What? Bro, you know what? I think the last time I had a drink was the day that all of us met up at Native Wings. That's how long ago it takes me a long time to drink, man. I don't have time to drink. I'm not one of them motherfuckers, man. I just don't have time. And a lot of people, you know, and people be like, dude, what you got in that drink, man? You smoking today? Because my thoughts are based purely on logic. Some people, like, you know, you hear musicians say, you know, if you take LSD or you smoke weed or you do this, you do that, it opens your mind up to some of the best music and best ideas you got out there. I'm a person that believes once you have truly tapped into the true intelligence of who you are, the true intelligence, it will seem like you're drinking and smoking to normal people because your mind will be so open to so many things. They'll be like, what made him think of that? Did he drink some? Did he smoke some? Why is he? Normal people are so sleep that it takes you to tap into your mentality to wake motherfuckers up sometimes. So to me, that should be a compliment, man. I love that. Motherfucker, what you smoking, man? What the fuck? I love that shit. That shit's a compliment because it lets me know, Jeff, your thought processes are not just like everybody else. You're opening minds to people who think that in order to be that open, you have to be fucking drinking something because nobody's this intelligent. It's just real shit. It's real shit. And I'm one of those people that I don't mind having a conversation. Oh yeah, being sober is much better. And, you know, even when I lived in Vegas for a long time, you know, I went through a couple of marriages in Vegas, you know, that's back when I used to drink, smoke, and all that shit and all that. I know you mess with me. I'll be laughing and shit like that. And so I think those are my cloudiest years. My cloudiest years were the years I lived in Vegas. But once I stopped drinking, that's when I started saying, I'm going to end up retiring out of this shit. Because I stopped drinking. I started having a clarity of thought that Vegas to me was not like the city itself. It was just who I was surrounding myself with, the people around me. It wasn't my place. It wasn't where I was supposed to be. I'm a totally different person than most of the people that I was even hanging around. But I think drinking helped me tolerate those motherfuckers. Smoking helped me tolerate these people. They were a little slow, but it helped me tolerate them. But once I said, you know what, I need to be me. I need to be back into these cars. I mean, I've engineered shit that people said wouldn't work. I got a motorcycle out in the garage that anybody who ever talked to me said it's not going to work. I've been driving this bike since I built it like that since 2018. It's 2024 now and it still works just fine. But when you open your mind up to a point to where people can't see past the point of engineering, past the point of physics, I'm a James Webb Telescope fan, motherfucker. I think way different than you. So I'm seeing new things coming down the pipe. I'm seeing things that scientists are discovering. I'm an engineer in the brain. So I'm sitting there doing motorcycle shit. I got a supercharger on my Jeep that everybody said, you just blew your money. That supercharger don't even go to your Jeep, dog. That it's not going to fit on your Jeep, Jeff. You don't know what the fuck you doing. That goes to a JT. You got a JKU. That goes to a 3.6. You roll a 3.8. Bro, you just wasted all that money. I've been driving that Jeep for almost 3 years now with that fucking supercharger on there. Where are these people at? They're not even around me no more. They don't even talk to me no more because they realized how intelligent I was, that all the shit they were saying fell on deaf ears. I built that. I got a video on my channel. If you look in my Wrangler mods and maintenance playlist, you will see it says supercharger build. It shows you how I built that whole setup in my Jeep. Took it over to Tempe to get it tuned. My Jeep still, I just took somebody to the airport yesterday in that Jeep. My Jeep runs, I off-road that fucking Jeep. Everybody who said that Jeep wasn't going to work, and I mean there were rows and lines and rows and columns and comments and threads and posts and laughs and thumbs down saying my shit ain't going to work. I've been rolling this motherfucker for 3 years. 3 years. None of these fucking people are around me. Because sometimes when you think faster than the people around you, you got to leave these people the fuck alone. Because if they held me at their capability, if they held my possibility at their own capability, that Jeep wouldn't be sitting in my front yard right now. That motorcycle wouldn't be in my garage. These are two things I built. No schematic, never done before on these machines. Nobody's ever took a 3.6 machine engine and put it on a 3.8 engine. Nobody's done that. I didn't think it could not be done. I just said nobody's done it. Somebody told me it couldn't be done. I'm like, it's not that it can't be done. Nobody's done it. So I did it. It's done now. So now people can say it's been done. I seen a guy who did it. Here's this fucking Jeep. Some dude ran into me at the gas station over in Mesa one day. He's actually on the channel. He wrote, he says, hey man, is that Jeep supercharged? I was like, yeah. He said, you Uber Jeep AZ, huh? He said, and the guy said, yeah, man. He was like, oh man, I love that Jeep, man. We always looking at your channel. And he had a nice ass little race car. So he does engine work and the mods and all that shit too, which is how he came on the channel. So people in public see me driving this big ass fucking Jeep. They hear that motherfucker start up. They see it rolling and just think there were hundreds of slow thinkers who said that couldn't be done. I'm a James Webb Telescope fan. It's motherfuckers that said the shit that the James Webb Telescope is seeing shouldn't be seen. They're now rethinking black hole technology. They're rethinking everything now because all it takes is one. All it takes is one to say, I'm not listening to none of you motherfuckers. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Jeff, you can't put no tire like that on that bike. Yeah, I can. Jeff, you can't put an air ride system like that on that bike. That goes to a Harley Davidson. Oh, I can. Oh, the whole rear end of my Jeep. The whole rear end of my Jeep. It's all Escalade. Because I own an Escalade. I've worked on an Escalade and I see common points. I was like, so this is a Chevy. This is a Dodge. Two things that don't even go together. But I know you can put a Chevy engine in the Jeep because they do it all the time. So they put Chevy engine. So I said, I'm going to put a Chevy rear end on my Jeep. I did it. So now I got air ride system on my Jeep. People say, how the fuck you got air ride on a Jeep Wrangler? It's an Escalade part. Yeah. You got to know how to weld. That's it. It's never been done before. So when people say, well, you can't do it, I say, it's not that I can't do it. It's just never been done. That's all. So don't say I can't do it. Just say, hey, man, that's never been done before. I can't stand when a motherfucker say you can't do it. Because at that point, I'm going to fucking do it. The Terrence Howard advice. Oh, that's funny shit. That's funny shit. That 1 + 1 equals 2 shit had me rolling level. I'm like, yeah, Terrence is kind of off with that. It's not. That's not right. Exactly. What's up, Miss Rideshare Lisa? My man. Man, say, Joe, what about the twin tires? Those buildings fell down like dominoes and building 7 fell at 5 p.m. Yeah, I never really looked too deep into that. I've been so busy. I've never looked, but I know there's a lot of material and information out there. A lot of information out there about it. I've never really looked into it. So I'm just, I know that I could if I had time, but there's so many people already looking into it. So many people already doing that. And I'm like, I'm in my garage mainly. And I tell people that shit all the time. It's a shout out to the Egyptians, real shit. And that's the thing. They said the Egyptians built the pyramids, but they use alien technology to build the pyramids, which means this is what it means to me. Like a lot of people say, oh, you don't think black people are smart enough? You don't think black people are smart enough? I think if aliens really did come to Earth, oh, thank you, Doughboy. Appreciate that. So if the aliens really did come to Earth and the people that they contacted were Africans, nobody else, they only contacted Africans and gave Africans technology, education, insight, and intelligence, then all of this shit is either hidden inside of Africa, it's hidden inside of African people, it's passed in, it's somewhere. That information is somewhere. If people really say aliens came down, they only talk to Africans, they helped the Africans build the pyramids, they helped the Africans build aqueducts, they helped the Africans engineer, they showed them, you know, horticulture, they showed them a lot of shit that people around Earth didn't see, then that means the most intelligent people are in Africa. Because you had people from outer space made it all the way this far with their level of intelligence and only educated one society. And now you got other societies trying to find out, how come the Africans know it, but nobody else know it? You keep saying the Africans came and helped build the pyramids. You say, well, black people weren't that smart. Then who do you think came and helped black people? Who do you think talked to black people? Nobody else wanted to talk to black people. They just wanted to enslave black people. The intelligence from other civilizations outside of this, our system, apparently went to Africa first and nowhere else. Thank you, David. I appreciate that, brother. And I'm just saying that not because, I believe it. I'm saying from a common sense standpoint, if everybody wants to say the aliens went to Africa, the aliens built this, the aliens did that, I'm sure that African people one day were sitting there and saw like sand, and the next day pyramids and just popped the fuck up. It means they had to have communion. They had to have a relationship with the species outside of this fucking planet. It didn't happen overnight. They had to be educated, enlightened, talked to, given technology. They had to be handed something to do this. So therefore, I would be happy. I would be proud to say, okay, maybe aliens did really come down and talk to Africans. Maybe they did. Maybe. But for the people that says, no, they just came down and built the shit and left. You telling me that one day I wake up and there's just pyramids in my backyard, all of a sudden okay, I'm gonna go in here and paint some hieroglyphics in these motherfuckers. Like, no, I'm gonna be like, what the hell is that? I'm not going in there. So, hey, I'm open to the discussion. If people say, hey, man, aliens came down and help the Africans do this, aliens built the pyramids, you're probably right. You're probably right. Which is why math and science and astrology, all of that shit is all tuned in to pyramid structure. If you think about it, every pyramid that's ever done on every continent, there's continents all over the world that have the exact same pyramid structure. There's doors, there's little small holes that are like a brick would have one hole, and that hole would hit a certain spot every winter solstice, every spring solstice. It would always hit, the sun would always hit the same spot. And that's how they kept up with calendar years. What if they were taught that by the aliens? What if the aliens said, that's your time right there? That sun, that's your time. That tells you when it's spring. That tells you when it's winter. That's your time. Okay, so they made sundials. And with a sundial, what did they do? They created time. Why? Because the sun is your timer. That's your timer right there. The moon is not your timer. That's just an indicator. That's the balance of your time. That's the indicator. So if the sun is your time, base everything on the placement of the sun. And what is Africa? It is a place that's nothing but sun. It's all sun. Even the people in Africa have a very high concentration of melanin in their skin to protect them from being in the sun for too long, which is why you don't see a lot of black people with skin cancers. You don't, because we already have the protection from our time already. So we were designed to be outside to deal with the sun. We were designed to be that way. So maybe the alien species saw that and was like, hey, we know a group of people that could be outside with us. Those black motherfuckers right there. It's like, okay, let's go chat with them. What up, dog? No, but for real though. So everything is done by design. Nothing's done by accident. So when people say, well, aliens came down and they fuck with the pyramids, they was fuck with Africans, was kind of ironic that Africans have a high concentration of melanin and we could be out in the sun even longer than anything else. So I'm just saying, man, the science is there. I see shit. That's all. I just see shit. Uh-oh, Marcel's in the building. What's up? $20 Lyft ride converted to a $40 hum ride and $10 Uber to $20 hum, 28 extra, completing 2 rides. That is called independent contracting right there. That is independent contracting. When you have offers, when you have things put in your face, you have proposals put on your plate, you have to choose, what am I going to do with this proposal? Uber and Lyft, what they should allow us to do is, let's say a proposal came. It shouldn't say accept ride. It should say proposal. And it should be a button right up under that says counter. Because if they sent me a proposal for $47 for 1 mile, I wouldn't counter that. I'm accepting. Accept right off the bat. Accept. I'll take that. 47, accept. Hey, Jeff, the other night I did $28 for 1 mile up in Scottsdale. $28 1 mile. Accept. I'm not countering that. But let's say it's some shit that I don't like. I should be able to hit a button at the bottom that goes counter. And it's just put a $sign there. Okay, Jeff, if you don't want to do it for $10, how much you do it for? I'll do it for 18. It would give a 6-second timer that allows them to say whether or not, the algorithm to say whether or not I could take that 18 or not. Because after 6 seconds, it kicks it out to another driver. It says, well, Jeff said 18, this driver said 16. And it should do that, put everybody on a counter. Hey, Jeff, here's a $30 ride, $30 for 46 miles. Counter. How much you want to do it for? 65. Okay. The thing will just, and $65 accepted. Cool. That means it, and it should give the rider a choice to say whether or not you want this car offered this car offered this. Which car do you want? Do you want the fucking, do you want the Expedition that says 65, or do you want the Prius that came through at 52? Which one do you want? I'll do the 65. Fuck it. I'll do the 65. That's cool. And everybody should have a choice to say, I want to counter. Have that button right up. And that's independent contracting. The shit that Marcel's doing is exactly what independent contracting is. He's saying, I like the deal. I like the fact that this person needs a ride. I like the area he's going to. I like the pickup. He wants to be picked up. I just don't like the price. So we've got to form that pyramid. You got pickup, drop off, price. That's your pyramid right there. So if your pickup is good, the drop off is good, the price has to be good to complete that pyramid. If the price is not good, I need a counter button. How can I counter that? And that's what it is, man. It's like, bro, that would give us the chance to be an independent contractor. Because this trip radar shit, either you take it or leave it, that don't work. Because what's happening is people are saying, I'll take it. And they'll take it and they'll do like Marcel. I'll convert it and Uber gets nothing. So Uber's going to lose their ass off unless they listen to a channel that's truly intelligent and forward thinking. And like I said, we fucking light years, just like my man, Young Boy. We James Webb Telescope. We the fuck out there, man. And a lot of these channels are behind us. They're waiting till shit hits the media. I say a lot of people, well, I like the $1 per minute. I like the counter method. Let's counter shit. If we're true independent contractors, let's counter shit. Jeff, here's a ride right now. $7, man. $7. I'm like, nope, decline. I only want to counter $7 because I know there's somebody out there that's going to either take it for 7 or say 10. And I'm looking at 20. So I already know already. No, that's not that job. Not for me. That job not for me. Decline. Oh, what about this? Nope, that job not for me. Oh man, here's a job going all the way to Tucson, Jeff. $85 for 111 miles. $85. Counter. I'll go to Tucson. Counter. How much you gonna counter for? $225. $225 Expedition Black. Okay, so the rider sees on his phone $225 Expedition Black. They may then one pops right up under them. Doop. $175 Prius right up under that. $155 fucking Yugo. I don't know if they even got Yugos. 100 Yugo. And mother say, I'm not riding a Yugo. Definitely not doing a Yugo. Man, that Prius is looking good though. That Prius is looking good for that price. But man, I could pull up in an Expedition. Let's go Expedition. Fuck it. Let's do it. Fuck it, man. Look, the company paying for this shit anyways. Expedition. And therefore, I get the ride. I get a counter option and I get a ride. But somebody might say, shit, I'm going to do the 85. I'm an idiot. Yeah, and get stuck down there. You're like, yeah, motherfucker, you probably profited $35 on that ride going down there and back. You profited $35. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 60 cents a mile. Yeah, exactly. And I can't do it, man. Not that. Oh, David, counterproductive. I love that word. I see people know I'm a wordsmith. Counterproductive. I love that word. A lot of channels teach counterproductive bullshit. Thank you. I love that word. Because even though you might make a little bit of profit, it's counterproductive to what you're really doing. You're really trying to get off the plantation. You know, these apps are trying to get rid of you as a driver. You're really trying to build your own business to the point where you can go buy commercial insurance if you feel you want to buy. Because right now you paying Uber and Lyft $20,000 a year for commercial insurance. You paying Uber and Lyft 20 G's a year in commercial insurance on the rides you taking because you're not converting. You just saying, well, I'll pay you 20 G's for commercial when you can go out and get your own commercial insurance for $7. So $13,000 more you're paying for commercial insurance, over $1,000 more a month. You sound like you're paying for commercial insurance. So what do? You say, I'm going to be productive. I'm going to convert rides, get my own commercial insurance to protect me from losing my house and flipping my shit because I don't know how to drive for 4 fucking miles without being nervous. I'm going to go and get this. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get off the plantation. I'm going to be like that truck, like, Vinny's Service or whatever, driving around with my own logos on my windows, just the bottom half of my windows with my little logo so people can call me in traffic. They need to ride and everything. Be productive. The apps are so counterproductive to what we're doing with our lives right now. We are working to get ourselves eliminated. They have told you to your face, drivers are our biggest competition. Drivers are our biggest problem right now as far as expenses goes. We are trying to go driverless. We're trying to create a seamless process that doesn't deal with people driving you around or people delivering your food. That's what we're trying to do. So when you teach somebody some counterproductive shit, what you're teaching them is to put your faith into a system, into an app that's trying to get rid of your ass. That is counterproductive to your existence. Because let's think, if you're 20 years old right now, you got another 60 years of working. 60. And I don't mean working hard. Even when I'm 80, I see myself doing something. I could be a consultant for mechanics at 80 years old. I don't have to necessarily do physical work. My mind is still going to be sharp. There's mental work out there. If you only think you're going to do physical work forever, you already thought yourself as a slave. You're not a slave. You're a giant. Your brain is the only muscle that gets stronger the older you get. Your body gets weaker. Your body gets weaker, but your brain gets stronger with all the knowledge it consumes and everything else. So by the time I'm 80, I hope I know enough to tie in old world to new world. I was there when phones was connected to the walls, to the phone. I've been there that long. So I can take some old world knowledge. I'm used to working on cars. So I could teach young guys how to work on cars just using my head. I mean, I got it all on my video channel. Go look at some of my repair videos. You'll see people on there going, man, thank you so much for explaining this. Thank you so much for breaking this down. I'm not working on their cars. They're working on their cars. I just put the video up. And they're like, man, this video got like 80,000 views already. Because people are like, man, thank you. Man, I always wondered how to do this. Man, it was that damn easy. Your brain is going to get stronger as you get older. So I'm taking all this shit. So by the time you 80, you should be producing something. To be counterproductive, just like David said, to be counterproductive is to work on something that's trying to eliminate you. These apps are trying to eliminate you, and all you're doing is making them richer every day. Marcel's out there converting rides. Marcel's like, you know what? I don't mind taking this $12 ride and getting 24 for it. This $14 ride getting 30 for it. I don't mind, because Marcel's being productive. He's producing a business. He's converting them to hum or his own private client. So he's being productive while he's out there. Everybody else, man, we got to see what's coming down the pipe, man. We got to see. This is fuck commercial insurance. Exactly. What up? Exactly. This is without a rate. And hey, this is the only job, the only industry where you get paid less and less and less, but they work you harder and harder and harder with each passing year. The only industry that does that. There is no other industry out there that pays you less with the more experience you got. The more experience you got, you should be paid more. You should be like, hey, man, I got enough experience. I mean, I need a raise. No, you're getting a demotion because you've been here for too long. What it is they see people as being desperate. You don't have another basket right now. You got all your eggs in one basket because you're driving Uber 80 hours a week, so you can't be doing shit else. You driving for us for 80 hours a week. We got you. Shit. Why you think every time somebody don't drive one of these apps for a while, why do they get a really good offer to get them back to driving on the apps? Hey, man, next 10 trips will give you $120. Hey, man, next 20 trips will give you $180. Because they know they don't got you. They need to get you. You must be doing something else because you ain't driving us, man. These 80-hour-a-week motherfuckers will never get deals because they desperate. They already know we already got this motherfucker. Fuck him. He's 80 hours a week. Pass him. We don't got to give him no good deals. We can tell his ass, drive 80 rides, we'll give you $120. Drive 80 rides, we'll give you $240. That's $3 per ride. 80 rides for $240, it's $3 per ride. Marcel is having $12 rides, doing them for $30. He's getting an extra $18 per ride. So basically, for every one ride Marcel is doing, you're doing 6 just to keep up with Marcel. Marcel is 6 times more productive than you, 6 times more proficient than you. When you can 6X a motherfucker real fast, you 6X in everything they doing, you're going to make it a whole lot further. Oh, I'm going to do 80 trips and I'm getting $3 extra per trip. Woohoo. Marcel's like, motherfucker, I'm getting $12 to $18 extra per trip. Woohoo. It's like, motherfucker, you got to understand what, and that's why I'm so glad David said the word counterproductive. These are words that I feel in my soul. They're words I feel in my soul because they come from a place of understanding. They come from a place of comprehension. And motherfuckers, I be telling people, do you speak English, motherfuckers? Do you comprehend what I'm saying? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, motherfucker? Jackie Chan looking word. Man. And I tell you exactly, real good with the numbers, man. And that's what it is, 25 per hour. That's what it is, Chowder. But see, this is the thing, Chowder. I'm going to tell you, even with that 25 per hour, ask Marcel, how long was the ride that you did for $30? How long was the ride you did? I mean, this is the thing. When you start thinking about per hour instead of per transaction, now, if you can do 25 per transaction, how much do you think you can make per hour? If you're doing 3 transactions per hour, what are you doing? $75 an hour now. So you got to think about per transaction. Like, this is what I was doing. When I said, I'm not driving Lyft unless Lyft pays me. I said, I'm not driving Lyft because I'm not giving them the benefit of doing. I did a ride yesterday. It took me 23 minutes and I got $34. I only did one ride for them. 23 minutes, $34. So I'm at about $70 an hour with them. And that ride was let's see. It was XL ride. That's it. Just an XL. It was an XL. So 34 minutes, $34. That's it. Or $23, something like that. Now, last week when I was driving their ass, let me see something. Whoops. Let me go backwards. Weekly breakdown. Because like I said, I don't drive them unless they pay me. The week before that, because I had so many private rides lined up, I drove for 2 hours, 59 minutes, 3 hours. I drove for 3 hours on Lyft last week, 3 hours. And I made $392 in 3 hours of driving. That's it. $130 an hour. Because I don't drive for them unless they're going to pay me. So I convert. I do what Marcel does. I convert. If I know the money is there because the rider is paying the money, I know what I counter offer. I'm an independent contractor. I'm going to counter offer you. So I counter offer and they like the counter offer and they say, I'm cool. And so that's why, when wait a minute, where's my other shit at in here? Screenshots. I don't think it's in there. And that's why when I did my other stuff, wait a minute. I'm trying to find something in here. Next videos. Nope, it's not in there. I can't remember where it was, but it was in there somewhere. Nope, it wasn't inside of I don't know where it is, but I was going to show you guys like what happens when we're pushing and pushing and pushing. Oh, there it is. Because I didn't drive that week. So that was $392 that week just on Lyft. $392 was just on Lyft. And that was for 3 hours. They were wondering where the fuck I was. I was busy making $555 on Venmo. I made $555 on Venmo and about $180 on Lyft. And this is not a lot of hours. This is not a lot of miles. So what you got to do is, like Dave said, you got to be productive, not counterproductive. If I would have stayed on Lyft all week and never converted a single ride, there's no way I'd have been able to pull money in private. In my private rides, I was getting $100 for like every 40 minutes, $100 every 40 minutes because I was doing $100 rides. That's it. I was like, okay, I'll do this one for 40, this one for 40, $80 in about 45 minutes. Okay, then I do $100 ride in about 40 minutes. I just kept doing. It's a way to be productive out there, to also be profitable, to not allow them to play you while working your way off of the plantation, while minimizing your risk on the road. Because the more you're on the road trying to do 80 fucking trips, the more likely you're going to tear some shit up. And imagine you made $240. Oh, I made a $240 challenge, motherfucker. Yeah, $240, motherfucker. Yeah. So you celebrating and you making a little fucking TikTok while you celebrating 240, motherfucker. Yeah, 240. Yeah. Turn a curve, bam. Lower control arm just got fucked up. You hit a curve by mistake because you've been on the road so long. You hit lower control. How much that lower control? $415. You was just bragging about $240. Yeah, $240, motherfucker. Lower control arm, $415. You see the difference between making $245 and having to spend $415? You're taking a loss. You're taking a loss because you're putting your car in situations where it's always on the road. So everybody want to talk about risk of wrecking, commercial insurance, commercial insurance. The more you drive, the more you wreck. I say the more you drive, the more you risk fucking your car up. And there is no repair insurance. If you don't have a warranty, you coming out of pocket for that shit. You will have more car repairs than you will have accidents. I guarantee it. You will have way more car repairs than you will have accidents. You can own a car for 10 years and never wreck that motherfucker. You can own a car for 20 years, never wreck it. But you're going to have way more car repairs than you have accidents. So people are looking at the wrong shit. I'm on the road a whole lot. I got commercial insurance. I'm doing crazy shit. I'm driving like crazy. I'm all over the place making crazy money. $3 extra per ride. Crazy money. Bam. Motherfucker tie rod. Bam. Motherfucker lower control arm. Damn, need new struts. You're going to have way more car repairs than you have wrecks. Trust me on that one. Yeah. Exact. There you go. Hum supplies insurance to protect my assets. Real shit. And that's what it is. And a lot of people don't see that, man. Yeah, and there you go. Only go out when it's busy and cherry pick. And that's me. If I'm going to be out there driving, you got to make it worth my while. Because if I can't go out there and make money, I'm going to go out there and make transactions. So either if you don't pay me to be out there, or I'm going to pay myself to be out there. I'm going to figure a way out how to go out there and say, you know what? $15, 16 miles. Tell you what, man, I do this for 35. What? 30? I only paid 32. Well, consider yourself giving me a $3 tip. 35. Let's roll. All right, bet. Let's go, man. Let's go. 35. And they'll get there, and most of the time they'll give you 40. Somebody was telling me that yesterday. They was doing a ride, and they told, I think it was Marcel, told me they was doing a ride. The dude said, he said 12, and he said like 20, and he ended up giving him like 40 or something like that. Marcel, what was that? Because you sent it to me yesterday, because you told the guy a price, and the guy damn near gave you like double that just because you were nice or whatever like that, man. So tell him about them Somalians there, boys thing, bro. I know that's funny shit. So Jeff, start an app and convert them to the app people that need to convince. What convenience? Oh, okay. Well, see, Sanders, this is what we doing out here. We got lucky because we live in a state of entrepreneurs here. We live in a state of people who think outside the box, which is how we ended up with Hum. Somebody who lives here, lives in San Jose here, back and forth, thinking outside the box, knowing how the rules work in Arizona for livery. Livery is just taking people around, knowing how the rules work. So once you study for how the rules work and you can get enough people to support you to do it, like I said. And right now, Hum, like I said, they actually have, you know how they have the share program where drivers literally own their app. And this is how I say drivers own Hum. They allow drivers to invest in Hum. Drivers can put money in. So when Hum does whatever it does with profits and everything else, they make a decision on whether or not to return some of those profits to the drivers who have invested in Hum. So you're not just driving for Hum, you're driving for yourself. Because when Hum becomes profitable to the point where they can start returning some of those profits back to the drivers, who's to say they may give you more shares? They may say, hey, we're going to do a share split. They may say, hey, we're just going to give dividends on everybody who's invested already. And so you got to go to equityinvest.com or something like that. And you look up Hum, because Equity Invest has different programs you can go to. You can like invest in like the zoo. You can invest in this, but Hum's in the list too. So you go to Equity Invest, you find Hum in there. Hey, bam, you hit Hum. Hum says, what's the minimum investment? $100. $100, cool, no problem. Used to be $250, $100. So you actually become owner of a rideshare company. You have a share in this company. You don't own Uber. You're not vocal enough to own Uber. Even if you buy 100 shares of Uber, you're not vocal enough. Hum is one of the only companies where you become a shareholder in the company. You talk directly to the people who run the company. We have Zoom calls with them every single week. We personally meet up with them every single week. There is no rideshare company out there taking an hour out of their day every week to talk to the investors and the drivers at the exact same time. The investors are on the panel. The drivers are on the panel. The people running the shit, the owners are on the panel. There is no other company out there like that right now. You can't tell me that. Show me a Zoom call where you got the owners of the company sitting with the shareholders of the company, sitting with the drivers of the company. They will even allow a rider of the company, because most of us are riders too. There is no company out there doing that right now. So if you were to take some of your Uber money, turn around, invest that shit into a company like Hum, fuck around, Hum, like I said, they're researching other states because Arizona right now is just prime for growth. But you know how legislation changes because Uber changes legislation. So they could have, Hum could end up in another state that changes legislation to allow smaller companies to move in at a more rapid rate, especially with the shit that happened in Minnesota. So you may get in on Hum at a low rate right now. You say, hey man, I invested in Hum. It's a very low rate, blah, blah, blah. Damn, this shit just blew up. This shit blew up. Look at Amazon. Remember when Amazon was $18 a share? Back in 1998, 1999, Amazon was about $18 a share. I remember that shit because we were laughing because we were Barnes and Nobles people. A lot of us would drink coffee, you know, go to Barnes and Nobles after work, you know, buy books because we all got books and shit. We all got our own libraries. We were like, this Amazon place, you don't get a book. We get to go and feel the book, touch the book. We have the book. We're reading the book. You're at a Barnes and Nobles. That was $18 a share. Amazon. We had no fucking idea what we were talking about. And that's why I say sometimes you got a deal sitting in front of your face that's too amazing to believe. I think of Amazon. I think of all the $18. It will cost me $18 to buy 2 drinks. Every time I go to the bar, take a girl to the bar, I'm giving $15, $20 every time. Hey, what you drinking? Hey, this is what I'm drinking. Hey, give me 2 of those. Here's 20. That was the share of Amazon. Hey, girl, what you drinking? Hey, that's what I'm drinking. Give me 2 of those. Another share of fucking Amazon. Hey, girl, you want some sushi? Hey, give us 2 of those things of sushis. Here's $60. It's 3 shares of Amazon. And I was doing that shit all the time. Young accountant. Always out with a girl, always taking people out, always giving away shares of fucking Amazon. Imagine had I not fucked with none of those girls and just invested all that money in Amazon. I probably wouldn't be on this live stream right now. I'd be on a motherfucking yacht right now. Where's Jeff at? This motherfucker's on a boat. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat, motherfucker, on a boat. I'm like, where's Jeff? He on a boat. Boats and hoes. Yeah. Says, I can't take that hit again. I did that for my first Uber. I'm not doing it twice. Buying a new car to do this is not beneficial for your business unless you got money to pay cash. Yeah, and I'm telling you right now, buying new cars, like I would never buy a brand new car. I'm just not a new car guy. I like buying shit that's tested. Because even with everybody buying these cyber trucks, these motherfuckers, they drive for about a week or 2 and it's right back in the cyber truck shop. It's like, dude, where's your cyber truck? Oh, man. I know with a pirate hat. I'm on a boat with a pirate hat like a motherfucker. I'm in a boat. All right, motherfucker. But, and like I was saying, and with the way Hum works, there's not a lot of people out there that recognize, because we're raised to give the money out of your paycheck to 401k plans. Google 401k plans gone. Google pensions lost. Google that shit. Because for some weird reason, people are conditioned to believe you giving your money to other people to gamble it is the best you can do. We're conditioned to believe that. Oh man, don't give it to me. Just take it straight out of my paycheck. I don't even want to see it. I just want to see it when I get this age. You get that age. Okay. Where's my retirement at? You got like $22,000. What? 22,000? That's all that's in there? Man, I've been donating my whole motherfucking life. You telling me it's 22 grand in there? I was putting 22 grand in like every 2 years. You telling me it's 22 grand in there? It should be like 100 grand. Yeah, well, we invested in a couple of things that didn't quite work out. That's what happened to people's pensions and 401ks. So when you are at a point where you can do it on your own, and you can research things on your own, and you can see potential risk, and you can see investments on your own, that's when you say, I need to take control of my own life. Because right now, you giving everybody else, every time you give your money to somebody else, you giving everybody else the right to go out, gamble your money, and live the life they want to live, because you don't want to see it. They're like, dude, we got at least 15 years to gamble his money. We got 15. Why? Because he gave it to us, and he ain't taking this shit out for 15 years. Oh, we finna live. I've been looking at buying a BMW M4 any fucking ways. Let's go live for a little bit. We can make his money back later. So these people are living on everybody's money. They living this fucking life on everybody's money. But when you take your own money, you say, you know what? I'm going to be in charge of my own shit. I'm going to do my own investing. This is what I'm going to do. That's when you say, I'm in charge of my failures. I'm in charge of my successes. And I've been like that my life. When people say, dude, why do you got so many cars? I'm like, because I'm not going to fail. If the engine blowing this, I'll just be using that one while this engine is getting fixed. If the engine blowing that one, then I'll be using that one until that engine and that transmission get fixed. I mean, you got to have more tools in the toolbox than one. If you need a 2007, 2008 piece of shit to go do delivery while your rideshare car is getting fixed, then that's what you need to do. All you need is a 2011, 2009, 2016, something just easy and nice. And you could do private rides all day in that. Hey, man, hey, this is what I'm riding around. I got this nice Lincoln Continental, cool. I mean, it's super clean on the inside. They don't got to know you only paid 3 G's for it. You're just keeping it clean. They pull up, oh, man, this is a nice car, dude. This is what you picking us up in? Yeah, I told you I'm going to pick you up in something nice. Man, this thing is clean. This is super nice. They don't even know how much you paid for. You could have got that shit for free for all they know. But you got to have exactly the redundancy. You got to have systems in place when systems break down. You learn that shit in casino. When something goes down, you got something else that can back it up, because all these machines need to stay running. If this system drops, if this server goes down, if these computers don't work, guess what? You got a whole new set of systems that's ready to run. And I'm one of those people that I believe in redundancy because of accounting. And we audit systems all the time. When we do a systems audit, we check boxes off. Okay, if we're going to look in this system, we need to make sure all the parameters are set so this system exactly parallels that system. So you start checking the connections, checking the parallel. Say, okay, everything works right. It's symmetrical. We ran a couple of reports out of this. The same shit we got out of this, we got out of this. If you see something drop. Oh, you know what? We forgot to give passwords to this person because this person's data is not transferring over and this and that. Thanks for letting us know. So you help them fix the parallel systems. Everything has to be symmetrical. But when you're doing rideshare, your way of money just has to be symmetrical. That's it. It don't make a difference what car you got. Can you make money? If you can't make money, guess what? You're going to lose shit. You're going to lose shit. Funny dude the other day was like, Jeff, you're going to go broke. Motherfucker said this on one. He said, Jeff, you're going to go broke. He said this shit in my comments. You going to go broke. I'll say, you know what? I've been broke since I was 15 years old. Motherfucker, you late. You like 35 years fucking late. I've been broke since I was 15 years old. Real shit. I've not been rich ever in my whole life. When I was 15, I got my first job. That's when I realized I was broke. Before that, when I was a kid, I thought we had money. You know, we had food. Every once in a while we'd be homeless a little bit, but I'm thinking, yeah, man, I didn't understand what broke was. I was a kid, just like my kids don't understand what broke is. When you get your first job, you realize you broke. Because if you make money, they're going to tax you for it. I've been broke since I was 15. Since I started working, I've been broke. Everybody knows that. If you going around saying, oh, I'm rich, bitch, I'm the shit, I'm this, I'm that, guess what? They're going to tax you for it. So everything you make, they're going to come for it. I tell motherfuckers, shit, I've been broke since I was 15. You chasing the wrong motherfucker. I ain't got no money. I ain't got nothing for you. I'm broke. I've been broke. Motherfucker, call me broke. You broke? Yeah, I am. I agree, I am. Well, how you get that car? Well, you tell me. Motherfucker, you the one saying I'm broke? You tell. Well, how you get that house? You tell me, because you the one calling me broke. I'm just agreeing that I'm broke. You tell me. Well, maybe you not broke. No, I'm broke. Don't change your shit now. I'm broke. Let's keep it there. I agree with you. Now you tell me how am I living and how you living. That's all I'm saying. I've been broke. I'm cool being broke. Now I'll stay broke. Man, what are we, 2 hours? Mary never hit me back. Mary's not out there. She never hit me back. Because I really wanted to hear about this New York stuff. Oh, she's driving. Okay, she says, oh, I'm working. Sorry, that's okay. That's okay. She just said, oh, I'm working. Sorry, I'm driving on the next one. She'll get us on the next one. You got to hear this shit about New York. You got to hear this shit. This is all right. So, yeah. Any day now. Okay, cool. So I had to hit the dealership up because I'm asking about my license plate. I'm like, hey, dude, where's my license plate? So it should be here pretty soon. All right, bet. It's only been like a week since they processed it. See, I'm telling you, NVIDIA not use the dividend to pay your taxes. Oh, yeah. And that's the thing. Hey, this little AI software company shocked a lot of people. Some people knew. It was kind of like an Amazon shit I was talking about. A lot of us didn't know. A lot of people knew. So they were tanking up on Amazon stock when it was $18, $20. They was tanking up on that shit. A lot of people was tanking up on that video stock. And a lot of people were like, yeah, we ain't touching that shit. I don't know, it's AI. They're surprising a lot of people. And I'm proud of them. Anybody who invested in them, I'm proud of them. Because you guys saw something that a lot of us didn't see. Now, I'm investing in some other shit right now. And I'm doubling down on my investments just because I know if they ever do take off, even if my kids or my grandkids get a hold of it, hydrogen technology will reach this fucking planet. They're already using hydrogen technology in rockets and shit like that. So it's got to take off for commercial use at some point. If they're using it for rockets, it's going to end up making it for commercial use. They just got to figure it out. That's all. So once it happens, my family's going to be like, dude, Grandpa, man, he was a smart motherfucker with that little hat on. Grandpa was cool as a motherfucker. He invested all that money into this. Yeah, he didn't get none of the money. No, man, he had already passed away, man. Sorry, man. Grandpa didn't get none of the money. Free to saute. Thank you for being a member. And my grandkids going to be like, man, Grandpa must have been real smart. He knew something. It's like, yep. He put all his money in some shit for us. The poverty cycle has been broken. Somebody's got to make that sacrifice. Somebody's got to make it. So I was buying stock at $3 a share. Now it's worth $800,000. I'm telling you, man, there's a way to do it. There's a way to do it. And I would show people like, now everybody knows a long time ago, I was doing some crazy investments. I think I showed this shit before. I was doing some crazy investments a long time ago, kind of beating the curve. So I put like $2,300 in this shit, right? I put $2,300. I think I showed this to y'all before. I put $2,300. It was $2,500 because I put $2,200 of mine and $300 of my son. So we had $2,500. And he ended up getting a gaming PC, all his for $300. He damn near almost 5x'd his money. He 5x'd his money. Now, me, because I pulled out early for something, and I was like, because he was one of the gaming PC, I got you. I left mine in there. So it was $2,200. $2,200 just went through the fucking roof. I was making it ended up being like $77,000. I mean, I was making $12,000 a day, $11,000 a day. Let me find another one. $26,000 I made this day. I made 26 grand that day. Then this other day, 25,000. There was a crazy day that I had. Where is that day at? No, that was I made $4,000 that day. I made $4 grand that day. There was another day. Where is this crazy? No, I made $1,800 that day. That was a week. Man, I don't think it's in here. It's not in here. I saved it a long time ago. Where is it? No, that can't be it. Nah, I must not have that one. I don't know where. Oh, this day. This is the day. In one day, $26,900 I made in one day. That's pretty much how life really goes. So one day you could be sitting around hanging the fuck out saying, man, how much? You open your phone up, you're like, damn, I just made $26,000. What the fuck? That's real life shit. Now you can give your money to somebody else to gamble. They ain't gonna tell you made $26,000 that day. They're gonna tell you made $1,000. So I say, well, I'm gonna end up making 26. So this is what I'm gonna do. At the height of the day, when you hit 26, sell it. Because you don't realize the gain until you actually sell it. Once you sell it, that's when you start moving it. You sell it and you move it. And you say, okay, now I got it in this. I'm going to move all that shit to Bitcoin, or I'm going to move all that shit over here. And you just kind of leave it in something stable for a while. And you leave it in something stable and you hang the fuck out. And you say, when I need it, I'll pull it. Like everybody's like, Jeff, how'd you pay your Jeep off so fast? How'd you do all these mods on your Jeep? Motherfucker, you got to know how'd you do. And that was all work. And so when you make money on an investment, you have to reinvest that money to not be taxed on it. I use my Jeep for rideshare. That's my business expense. So I had to reinvest my money into business because I can't reinvest the money and keep making gains on gains on gains on gains. Then you tax on all that shit. So you keep reinvesting. And so I just kept my business going. Like I said, I'm an independent contractor. I'm in business with this shit. This is what I do. I don't tell a lot of business online because I know we got a whole lot of fucking haters out there who are looking for a reason to hate on somebody who's doing well, looking for it. And me, I'm the block man fucking king. If you're looking for a problem, trust me, you will not find it over here. What you're gonna find is a brick wall that says blocked on that motherfucker. You come over here with your problems, we're not dealing with it. We ain't dealing with it. Take that shit to another channel. Somebody else wants to deal with that shit, not me. Yeah, take the extra you make in stock, then invest in real estate. I'm telling you, that's what it is. And when people say, well, what did you do? This is a home. I live in a house. I own it. So you invest a lot of money into flooring, building pool decks, building out your backyard, building out your front yard. Everything's an investment. So if you look at your life as an investment, like you don't see me in the club buying girls shots and shit like that no more. I don't be out buying girls sushi and shit like that. I've done that. I've already done all that. And it didn't get me nowhere. It got me broke, more broke than when I was. So you learn your fucking lesson and you say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Now that I know that I can have a comfortable life where I can wake up, I can eat brownies, ice cream, buy dog treats, buy whatever car I want, go to sleep in peace, wake up in peace, do whatever, talk to people all day, hang out with people all day, or hang out with absolutely nobody all fucking day. It is a completely peaceful life in the Milky Way universe. It's totally cool. I love it. The energy is great. You guys are great on YouTube. I fuck with y'all all the time. I never have people bother me saying, you've been on a live stream too fucking long. We got to go to Maggie's house for her fucking bar mitzvah. See, I ain't got to deal with that shit. So if I feel like live streaming for 7 fucking hours, I will. When I get off, I'll deal with people. If I want to fucking walk my dogs in circles, I'll go walk them around the fucking block a few times. That's cool. You come to a point in your life when you've invested so much into the world around you that you really feel like you're in control of your own fate. You're in control of your own destiny. And that's why I say putting all your energy and your passion into these fucking rideshare apps who are just looking to eradicate you is going to drive you up a fucking wall. I feel good. Y'all motherfuckers don't even realize I feel good. I'm going to tell you some real shit right now. I feel really good right now. Like I drank some vodka, but I didn't. No, I'm just kidding. No, I feel good though, to the point where I know I got enough vehicles in my driveway. If I feel like saying, you know what? I'm going to make $300 a day. I'm going to go try to do some Jeep tours. I can drive to the beach right down here at the thing. I could drive to the beach down by Lake Roosevelt. I could drive anywhere in this big ass fucking Jeep, give people my card and say, hey, I just do off-roading tours, this and that. You know, I do a quick hour and a half, 2 hours. We just go through some shit. You guys could take pictures, do whatever, video, whatever you want to do. And they'd be like, for real? Yeah. You take cash out? Like, yeah, I take cash. Man, can you give us a tour right now? Sure. $100, let's go. Hit motherfucker 87, drop down in drop down in Surprise, the Superstition Mountains, cruise through there for about a good 2 hours. Hey, you can make money that fast. I can go to a hotel, see people sitting outside with motherfucking suitcases. Hey, man, you guys got to get to the airport? Yeah, man, we don't know what the fuck the problem is. I'm like, well, for one, you guys are too close to the airport for any driver who's not by you to really come get you. So you're too close to the airport. So you're going to keep getting declined over and over and canceled on over and over. Nobody's coming over here. I'm your only hope. $25? Cool. Because you know what Uber and Lyft's going to pay me? $7. Because I'm too close to the airport. They're going to pay me $9. But they give me $9. They give the airport $4. So they're up to $13. They give insurance about $3. They're up to $16. And so now they're going to add their own $9 on it so they can get some money. So they're going to charge these person $24, $25 to go to the airport. So they're charging them $24, $25 to go to the airport. I'm only getting $9 out of that $24. But if I tell these people $25, they're going to give it to me because that's what they're going to pay anyways. The only difference is I'm standing right here and they're going to keep getting declined because they're too close. Nobody's coming way over here to do a $7 to $9 airport ride. Nobody's doing that, which is why I say I feel good because I know I can walk out this house right now, start doing rides back to back to back to back, not even on the app. Just park my shit, play my music, kick back, drink my juice, and peep the scene, read the room, see who's rolling out with a suitcase. Hey, you guys got a ride yet? I'm trying to get to the airport. You guys got a ride yet? Actually, we were just about to go on and see the rates. Sky Harbor, 25, 25. All right, let's roll. Let's roll. Just hit that button. The trunk fucking pops open. Load it in. You guys thirsty? I got some bottled waters back there for you. Oh, straight up. Damn, this is cool. Motherfucker go from 25 to giving you 40. You never know. Shit, yesterday, check this shit out. So I go, the Jeep people who I'm supposed to fix his Jeep for. So I was supposed to drive because her Jeep doesn't drive right. It has death wobble, real bad death wobble. So I was supposed to drive all the way over. I like that. Private driver LA. There you go, free to saute right there. So hell yeah. And hey, do that shit. Put private driver in what region you in. Free to saute know how the game work. Hell yeah. Shit. Advertise your shit right on the fucking live stream. Let motherfuckers know where you at. And so I was supposed to drive all the way to Mesa, pick her up in Mesa, and then drive her all the way to the airport. Now it's not that far, like Mesa and like maybe Stapley, something like that. So I can't say all the way, but she's gonna give me $50. I'll give you $50. Cool. Can't drive my Jeep. My Jeep is a piece of shit, whatever, this and that. And I was like, all right, bet. I'll do it. She decides, hey, you fix Jeeps, right? Yeah, I repair Jeeps. What if I just brought you my Jeep? It's going to take me a while to get there because I can't go fast. Severe deep Jeep wobble. I mean, this thing's going nuts. I got to keep stopping the Jeep just to start back up again because it wobbles so bad. She hobbled the Jeep over to me. Got the Jeep to me, looked everything over, got the keys from her. Said, well, let me get you to the airport real quick because this was the lady I was supposed to drive out to get to the airport, $50. I live like maybe 4 miles from Terminal 3. So I'm just like, since I'm working on her Jeep, and she drove over here, I'm thinking, just do the ride for free because I'm going to work on her Jeep anyways to make money. I don't care. This is a client of mine. I'm 4 miles away. I'll take you to the airport. No fucking problem. We never talk price because we said $50, but that was for me to go get her. Get to the airport. I'm getting all of her stuff out, getting everything out and everything. She's like, well, you got change for a 20. So she's going to give me $10. I was like, cool, no problem. So I give her a 10. She gives me $60. And I'm like, I said, well, this was $50. She said, well, you told me $50. I said, well, that was if I came get you. She said, you know what? I was okay with paying the 50. Don't worry about it. I was like, okay. I was finna do the ride for free. I wasn't even expecting no payment because she drove the Jeep all the way over here and she's got it parked in my front yard right now. Like, here's her. This is funny. Like, I took a picture of that big ass Jeep this morning. This is, and my Jeep is on the side. Like, I parked her big ass Jeep in the front. That's my Jeep way in the back. That's her big old Jeep in the front. So she drove that Jeep over here and parked it in the front. And so I was thinking, well, I'll just give you a ride. No problem. It's cool. But when you got good clients around you that take care of you like that, like I said, I feel good. I really feel good because I've put out enough good energy, radiating enough good energy. I've tried to help people even on this channel say your energy is what's going to fuck these apps. Your energy is what's going to carry you to the next level. I'm not worried about Uber. I'm not worried about Lyft. I don't worry about Hum sending me pings. Hum sent me a ping last night. And these people were really cool. Actually, in our video, I talked about them on here. I actually talked about them. But Hum sent me a ping last night, and it was for $12 or something like that. Where is that at? Where is that at? I know it's in there somewhere. I don't know. But it was for $12. And it was for like 4 or 5 miles, something like that. 5 miles, $12. But I don't care if Hum sends me a ping or not, because I could use Hum to create my own pings. So it's not, that's why I say I feel good about me. When a Hum ping comes through, I do it. I don't get a lot of them. I just do them when they come through because I use Hum for all my $80 rides, my $100 rides, my $100 rides, my $40 rides, my $25 rides, my $50 rides. That's what I use Hum for. I don't use Hum for the little $12 pings, the $14 pings. I use Hum for a $47 ride because it hit at the airport $47. I had a ride for $46 the other day. Drove up for that, $46. I mean, Hum sends me some pretty good fucking pings, but they don't send me pings that often. But that's not why I got Hum. I got Hum. That's my insurance right there. Well, let me go through earnings real quick. Let's see something. Oh, ride history. Bam. Yeah, here was a ping right here. This one, it was 41 minutes, 36 miles, and it came out to be $48. Whoops, here it is, $48. So that was a good ride. That was a $48 ping right there. And the guy paid $50 I paid $204 in for the fees to use it for the insurance fees, and I got $48.93 out of the $50. He paid $50.97. $204 is what I paid them for the insurance, and I got $48.93. And he was at Sky Harbor. So I was like, easy stuff like that. That's why I use, Hum. If they have something going, I'll use it. I'll grab it and drive. But normally, I'm putting my manual rides in here all day. But when Hum does throw me a ping, it's good shit. Like I tell people, well, Hum don't send me enough pings. I'm like, I don't care. Give a shit if Hum send you pings or not. Like, create a ping. You got good energy. Feel good about who you are. Drive over to the Westin. Open Hum. Tell somebody, I can get you to the airport. This is my app that I use right here. Okay, how much? 20. 20 is cool. Put their phone number in. Hum, they're going to send you no fucking pings. You are the ping. You are the energy. We are independent contractors. And when you get to that point of comprehensions, you start feeling real good about your opportunities. I'm out there driving. Just about to start showing chauffeur hats in a minute. This is some Jamil shit. But I feel good when I drive out in public and I'm seeing everybody. I'm seeing commerce, business, phones in hands, people with suitcases, people standing outside. It's a lot of money to be made. I'm seeing big black Chevy Suburbans with their, all their license and material around. I'm like, dude, this is life right here. I feel good, man. I feel very positive about logistics. Uber and Lyft, fuck them. I don't got to feel good about them. My city is what I feel good about. I know where I'm at. I'm reading the room when I'm out cruising. Go by a nightclub. Everybody in heels and dresses and shoes and shirts. And oh, this is about to be some money. Oh, yeah, this is about to be some money. Tonight, we got the concert. It's a country concert tonight. Oh, it's about to be some money. It's about to be some money. Uber and Lyft, I'll fucking worry about Uber and Lyft. If Uber and Lyft wanted to contract with me and we're going to do some good business, we'll do some good business, but they know me. I'm going to make some money. If you try to fucking play me, you try to play the rider, oh, I'm going to make some money. You might not make money off of me, but I might make some money. And Uber and Lyft has to come to terms with that, realizing drivers have the power. Y'all wanted to feel so powerful over us. Y'all wanted to feel so powerful over drivers that we ain't nobody. We not worth it. We got the car keys, motherfucker. Mom taught me when I was little, always follow the person with the car keys because you don't want to get left. And I tell Uber and Lyft the same shit. Like y'all my little kids. You follow the person with the car keys, Uber and Lyft, or you motherfuckers gonna get left. We the ones with the keys. You keep trying to stand in front of us. We gonna cut to the right. We cut to the right real quick. Guess what? Cash ride. You motherfuckers turn around like, hey, where's that driver go? Where did he go? I told you, you follow the motherfuckers with the car keys. We making deals out here. Y'all out here thinking y'all running shit. Y'all think y'all leading shit. Y'all out there running. Oh, we run the show. These drivers ain't nothing. All right. You ain't nothing but tech. You ain't nothing but tech. We got the car keys. You fuck around, think you over the drivers long enough, drivers gonna rise up on you. And I don't mean in court. We ain't gonna deal with court. We dealing with the general public. We already in the streets already. I can go by any hotel. I can go by the hotel right up here, this little home place hotel. It ain't never drivers over there. I see people out there all the time. When I go through and pick my people up, I see people still standing out there looking like, damn, how they get a fucking ride? I could always circle back and get them. I did that one time when I was on Scottsdale Road. It was up by that little Sky place or whatever, Sky Song. So I pick up some people from Sky Song. I had the BMW. That was it. So I picked up 4 and I put their luggage in. One guy had to put his bag in his lap because I didn't have enough space. Drove to the airport. And I told the lady, I said, well, I'll come back and get you. And she was like, well, I have a voucher or whatever, but taxi's not sending me no voucher. I have a voucher for a free ride, but I said, you know what? I'll do it for $20. I'll come back and get you. So, well, if you can come back and get me, I'll do it for $20. Okay, bet. So I shot to the airport, dropped these people off, turned around, went back to get the lady. She had hitched a ride with 2 other people as I was pulling up because her taxi was never coming. Had those people not had their lift shown up, she would have still been standing there. This is why I tell people, I just go to hotels. People sitting there. They just sitting there, just waiting. So I did the round trip. It wasn't, but I gave her my card while I was there. I had a little beamer on the front gate. I said, hey, next time you in town, don't call a taxi. Here, hit me up. Hit me up. She was like, okay, thank you so much for coming back. I said, well, I told you I was coming back. I'm good on my word. Here, gave her the card and everything. And she had hitched a ride with these other people. And they were like, damn, that was awfully nice. He actually came back. I said, I told you I was coming back. Just like the people with the Circle K shit. When I left them on the curb because I said, dude, this is a banging ride right here, man. I'm not going to get this ride. It's $44. And the guy was like, damn, go get the 44 because they had to run in the store. And I just did a video on this. $44. I ran and go do the $44 ride. Before I even got to the people, they canceled. Shit. $33 ride popped up. I was like, well, fuck it. I'll take the $33 ride. Took the 33. Dropped them dudes off. Dude texted me his name, Ryle. Texting me like crazy. Hey, Jeff, man, you coming back? We still out here. I still got his text in the phone. Motherfucker texting me like crazy. Hey, Jeff, man, we still out here, man. We still out here. Wait, where's this shit at? I know it's in here. Because I like to show people the truth on shit, man. Because motherfuckers, they don't understand, man. We really do this for real. We really do this. It's in here somewhere. But whatever. It's in here. But he was saying, wait a minute. Oh, there are all these guys here. Man, I got a lot of people still on my phone, man. I don't be returning messages. What the fuck? But he was like, man, we still at the Circle K. I said, dude, I told you I'm coming back. So I swung back around, picked them up, cash ride. I told the motherfuckers $20. He gave me 30. I said 20. He gave me 30. So I got $8 for the little short ride from the little boondocks around the corner. It was a $5. Uber gave me $5 for that little 0.3 miles. They gave me $5. Then he gave me a $3 tip on that to make $8. But then he gave me $30. So I made $38 on a ride that was going to get about $15 for them to get. $38. So I told motherfuckers like, hey, if I say I'm coming back, I'm really coming back. You can't be, well, all these drivers say they coming back and they never come back. Hey, you ain't that far. You good money. I'm coming back. Now, if you shitty with me and I say I'm coming back, I probably won't. So you got to be nice to me because you got to follow the person with the car keys. If you follow my energy is cool. My energy is kicked back. My energy is relaxed. Follow the person with the car keys. Because if you start rubbing me the wrong way, you fucking with me. You're not following the person with the car keys. You got to go with my energy. Because I'll drive off and I ain't coming back because I'm not fucking with you like that. Yeah, I protest every day. Exactly. That's what we do. We protest every day. A cash conversion equals protest. That's what it means. You're not out here crying over money. Daytona, we don't cry over money. We let motherfuckers know off the bat. They're not paying me enough. I'm protesting this fair. They're paying me $14. I'm protesting this $14. I take 30. Okay, I'll give you 30. You end up getting 40. We protest just like that. We protest in real time. A protest should start making you money now. We've walked around with bullhorns and fucking poster boards long enough. We're done with the fucking poster board, popsicle stick, fucking parades. We're done. This is about money now. If you're going to protest, get money. Hit them where it works. Because all these drivers out there, oh, when you guys protest, we're out here making money. Yeah, you keep protesting. And we go, yeah, you keep driving for Uber and Lyft. You keep doing it. Because while you out there driving for Uber and Lyft, we got our apps on, but we ain't driving for Uber and Lyft like you are. See, we got our apps on, but we're getting people to and from in our cars, on our dime. That's what we doing. So when we protest, we making money with the shit. Let the Uber drivers and Lyft drivers, let them drive. Oh, yeah, we're going to drive all day and get surge all day. That extra $4 you got, you happy with that $4? You went from 14 to 18, you happy with that $4? Because I went from 14 to 30. See, that's what I'm trying to do, 14 to 30. I'm not trying to go 14 to 18. I'm not trying to get no $3 more per ride. Oh, I got a $12 ride. Really, it's 15 because they're going to give me a bonus at the end of the week. I'm going to hit this challenge. Give a fuck about no challenge. $3? I'll go from 12 to 25. I'm getting $13 extra per ride, not $3 extra per ride. So for every ride I do, you got to do 4 of them just to keep up with me. And I'm one of those drivers. I'm going to get extra 10, extra 15, extra 20 every ride. Uber, they might, especially on like Uber SUV and Uber Black, they always give you half the money anyways. You get half the money. So if you're doing that, why am I doing Uber Black if I know I'm getting half the money? Well, I could just do Lyft Black, charge these people the full price, and everything works. I don't want $3 extra per ride. I want the whole bag. I want it all. And if Uber and Lyft are saying, well, you should give us some of the money, I'm okay with giving you some, not half. If I'm out here doing the work, I'll give you some, not half. That's where, now you're overstepping your boundaries now because you went from 75% to Jeff to 50% to Jeff to 40% to Jeff to sometimes 35% to Jeff. Now, guess what? Jeff's going to get 100% now. Now you got to deal with me now. I'm the one with the car keys. You got to call me directly. You know my number because I log into your website. Now you got to call me. Jeff, how can we better serve you? Thank you for asking me. You want to better serve me because it's not about me. How can I better serve your clients? It's you, Uber, as a tech company. How can you better serve the drivers that use your tech? How can you better serve me? Well, first you could pay me. Real shit. You could pay me. Let's not. We cutting straight to the fucking chase. You could pay me. You ain't got to play me like that. Well, we could give you more rides. No, you're not giving me more shitty rides. You got to pay me for the rides I do. We can give you more quests and challenges and bonus. No, because you can throttle me. We know how the game works. You can say, we're going to give you a $7 bonus hour and give me one ride all hour. You can do that shit all day. Hey, look, a $6 bonus hour for you, Jeff. And I'm like, woo, get one fucking ride. Be like, dude, I made an extra $6 an hour. I just made $24 that hour. The fuck? They gave me an $18 ride. Then I got $6 on top of that one. I got $24 that whole hour dealing with them. So I don't fall for that. You got to pay us straight up. And if you can't pay us straight up, trust me, drivers out here, we knowing how we can go get that money. Like Time to Wake Up said, we protest every day. And I put that on every driver out there. If there's something you don't understand about how we're doing this, go to my Cash Rides playlist. There's a lot of drivers in the comments. It's not just me. A lot of drivers in the comments explaining how they're doing better. They're explaining why they're doing better, why they're not, having problems now making $200 a day. We'd had enough $115 days. We've had enough $150 days. We've had enough of them days. Now we're back to $200 a day, but guess how much we made on the app? $36. It's like we made $36 on the app. Like, well, how'd you make 200? Oh, we convert. I'm gonna make my 200. Fuck these apps. App be like, man, you only made $36. That's all I need from you is $36. So what you need from me, app? What do you need? You need me to drive. You need me to be your slave. I'm gonna make my 200 without you. There's people out there right now. It's like a big energy. What up, James Reese? And it's so many drivers out there making 120, 140 just off of little basic cash rides. That's it. Basic cash rides. Thank you. Time to Wake Up. It's my brother right there. My brother out in Denver. Time to Wake Up. Thank you for the super chat. It's my brother out in Denver. And that right there is the Family and Friends Network. He should have Family and Friends Travel. That's your travel company. Family and Friends Travel. No, it should be FAFO. It should be like fuck around, find out. It should be Family and Friends, like overland or some shit like that. FAFO. Fuck around, find out, travel. They should like, why does it say fuck around, find out, travel? No, that's Family and Friends Overland. Oh, looks like fuck around, find out. Say, well, we're about to fuck around and find out. That should be your travel. Exactly. FAFO United. Family and Friends Overland United. What the fuck is that? That looks like fuck around and find out. Yeah, sort of. They will be finding out. But that's what it is, man. And I'm glad because what people don't realize is that Time to Wake Up, man, he was one of those guys that would do delivery. And he was had us laughing about the condiments in the trunk and shit like that, helping people out. Because, oh, man, I forgot the mayonnaise. Oh, I got some in the trunk. And we be laughing like a motherfucker. Like, dude, this is old-ass mayonnaise from 1992 and shit he giving to people. Hey, I keep spare condiments, man, because you never know. Somebody might need it. Motherfucking mayonnaise and mustard with the clear packets like we was kids. And Time to Wake Up decided to say, you know what? Delivery's my shit. That's always going to be my shit. I do it. That's what I do. He says, but guess what? I'm about to get aboard of the Family and Friends Network. And, man, this dude killing it. And I love the way that he does it because he goes out in areas where he says, wait a minute, I used to do deliveries. He forgot already. Wait a minute. What the fuck? I used to do deliveries. And this motherfucker, man, PRE, Private Ride Energy. And now he goes out there and he converts rides. He knows exactly how to do it. He takes no prisoners. You never see his comments being like not confident. All his comments are very confident. This dude is sure in what he does. He's sure in every step he takes. He don't let none of these shaky ass, oh, well, what if, somebody reports you and what? So fucking what? I'm an independent contractor. What you gonna say? Hey, man, we got a contractor out here contracting. Okay, cool. What you gonna tell me? Jeff, you can't contract. You gotta do what we say. Tell me that in writing so I can take that shit to court. Tell me that in writing. Yeah, I'd like to see that shit in writing. Send it to me because I need to take that shit to court. And he's very confident in his moves. And it pays off. Because when you see the amounts this dude makes a day, I mean, it'd be no hours. Dude, yeah, man, I was out there for 4 hours a day, Jeff. Shit, I'm already at $360 just friends and family, the FAFO network, FAFO United. Fuck around, fine. Look at that. 400 last night, 6 hours. That's what I mean. Remember when we used to sit here and complain, I can't believe I only made $120 a night, man. These fucking apps are killing me. You're right. You're right. They are. But if you let these apps come in and take over your community, take over your livelihood with the shit they pull, I'm telling you, look at my Cash Ride playlist. You see Time to Wake Up all in there. And he's explaining to people exactly how it feels to go out there and be in control of your own destiny, how it feels to not let these apps take over you, have you sit at home scratching your head at night. Man, I went through a half a tank of gas dealing with these people, and I didn't even make no money. All I made was what I put in my tank. Nah, then you're not doing something right. You're not doing something right. Yeah, I'm averaging $600 or 25 hours of work. There you go. That's it. That's it. And try to, even if you do that, 25 hours of work and you're running $600, that means you're making basically $1,200 a week. Real shit, $1,200 a week. And that's not bad. $1,200 a week and you're not doing a whole bunch of driving. That's how you got to be out there. You want to keep your shit parked, keep it out of the risk zone. Don't worry about fuel all the time. Don't worry about burning out your tires and your brakes and your struts and everything. You got some drivers out there, they're going to go out there punching out 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week. And they ain't doing no better than what we doing with half that time. So like Dave said, counterproductive. That's going to be the word of the day. Instead of my shirt that says don't be negative, I'm going to have that shit saying don't be counterproductive. I love that word, counterproductive. Don't be counterproductive. Motherfuckers gonna read that shit and be like, what does that mean? It means don't fuck around and find out. Basically, you're being counterproductive. It's like you're gonna do something that's gonna get you in a world of trouble. Don't do that. Yeah. Ask people directly. You satisfied what you pay for the ride? You'll be surprised by the conversation that sparks immediately. Say, hey, you satisfied what you pay for this ride? You really happy? What, man, this ride, they charging us $90. Like, tell you what, 65. What, you gonna just save me $25 right off the bat? Damn. And you realize you was only getting 40 out of that. Now you're getting 65 right off the bat. Yeah, and their car is trashed. Exactly, man. Says time is money. That's it. Time is money. Hey, there it is. Time. Hey, and that's all you right there, Jeff. I want that shirt. That's all you, brother. That's all you. Time is money. I love that. Hell yeah, you are. Motherfucker come up like, hey, what's your name, man? Time to wake up. What's that about? Shit, I'm all about that money. Time is money. It's like, shit, I like that. That's dope. Make sure, hey, email me that, because I swear to God, I bet not forget that. That is a sick shirt right there, dog. For you, that is a sick shirt. That is, I like that. Oh, I cannot forget that. Time is money. Ooh, I'm gonna have fun making that shirt. That's dope. That's dope. Yep, here we go. And every dime you earn for Uber and Lyft is another nail in your coffin. Real shit. That's it, Marcel. I already know. I'm gonna replace you eventually. Why make it easy? Convert. Hey, we got the mouth, we got the tools, we got the car. We know these cities. These apps, all they are is tech, just floating in the air, trying to land in somebody's phone to trick them to think, hey, we got a driver for you. Yeah, you do. Send me. Because you have no idea who you sending. Because when I get there and I tell them, man, I'm getting $18 for this. 18? Man, we paid $47 for this ride. Yeah, I'm only getting 18. Tell you what, I'll charge you 35. We'll give you 40. All right, bet. 40's fair. 40's fair. It's like, yep. And that's what we got to do, man. We got to go out there and let these people know we're here to support our community, man. We're here to support our community. Then at 19 to 35, save her $4 on the trip. There you go, Life of Richard. That's what I'm talking about, man. And just think, if you did 10 of those a day, it's short, and that was a short trip. I guarantee $19 was a short trip. If you did 10 of those a day, and it was probably about 20 miles or whatever, you can fuck around and drive 200 miles and you making 350, 400, because you're not going to start throwing tips on there. So all day, you ain't really doing no heavy, hard driving. You're going to do 10 easy trips, and you're going to bank out about $350 to $400 on 10 easy trips. 10 trips on the apps, you're getting like $90. They're going to give you about $8 to $9 a ride average. And you gonna sit around like, man, this is fucked up, man. They sending me these $8, $9 trips for, 10 miles each. So you driving, just to get to the point you're at. That's why you see these guys out here driving 25, 30 trips a day, because they can't do what you do. And they want to say, oh, I'm a good driver. You're a good app driver. Get it right. You're a good app driver. You're good for Uber. You're good for Lyft. You're an app driver. Independent contracting, it's a whole nother level of the game, man. It's another level. Thank you. Time to wake up, my brother. Super sticker. Hey, I got that shirt for you, man. Don't worry about it. I got you, brother. That is a good shirt. That's a good shirt. Time is money. Hey, I'm gonna hear and write this shit down before I forget about it. Because I know me. I'm gonna be doing something and I'm gonna turn around and be like, damn, what did he say? What did he say? Damn it. Here we go. Here we go. What is this? What the hell is this? Oh, it's nothing. All right. Time is money. That's it. I put the dollar signs on it. That's gonna be a sick shirt. And when you do that, man, when you wear this shirt, you got to send me a picture, because I want to put that shit in the video. People gonna say, who is that? That's Time. Damn. And time is money. That's time to wake up, brother. Hey, love you, brother. I'm gonna get that, man. That is dope. Connie, hey, you be hooking it up. You be hooking it up. Say, I'm telling you, 4K, we all were. Because 4K, you got to realize we got a lot of channels out there who are trying to be employed by the apps. We got a lot of channels out there who are trying to say, hey, I'm linked in with this app. They want to be linked in with some bullshit. This is one channel you will never see, real or fake. I will not try to link myself with no fucking, no. I even said when I took my name and changed from Uber Jeep AZ to micdrop, I said, because I'm getting rid of this shit. I'm done promoting for these raggedy motherfuckers who are getting rid of drivers. I'm no longer standing for the fuckery. This is real life, real shit. You got too many fake ass content creators out there faking like they want to be linked in because they think, oh, I'm famous. You're famous for looking like an idiot, pretty much. Like I say, everybody wants to see the bearded lady. Everybody wants to go to the circus and see the bearded lady. The motherfucker talking common sense, his tent is completely empty. It's 4 motherfuckers in there listening to common sense. The bearded lady, line wrapped around the fucking corner because everybody want to see the freak. And I'm like, my channel going to forever be small because nobody wants to hear the real shit. They want to go hear the fucking bearded lady shit. It's cool. I'm cool with that. Because the real ones on the channel, the real ones that come through here, oh, man, they're going to be better off in the end. All the gimmicks and all the fuckery, they're going to be the ones crying and complaining when they motherfucking cars on a flatbed truck. Why are you towing my car away, man? I did everything I was supposed to do. I got a high AR. I got a high completion rate. I don't have no cancels. Why are you towing my car away? Like, motherfucking, you ain't paying for it. I'm not making enough. Yeah, exactly. This is real shit over here. This is real. And when I used to drive back in the day, no channel was talking about reality, how this shit really was. It was a whole bunch of, news. It was a whole bunch of gimmicks, a whole bunch of bullshit. It was nobody talking about the core of independent contractors business, all these lawsuits going around and why these apps are being sued all the time. Nobody was talking about why are these apps being sued. Nobody talked about it. So I decided to start talking about it because people need to know we are in business with these people in court who are constantly losing all the time. You want to talk about Trump's a crook? Look at these apps. They're crooks. They're the ones losing lawsuits all the time. They're the ones getting people killed. They're the ones sending people to their deathbeds all the time. You want to talk about Trump's a crook? Look at these apps. These people are sitting up on their high horse right now, banking on the backs of everybody, not giving two shits about none of us, even telling us to our face, well, our plan is to get rid of drivers and be completely driverless, at least 30% driverless, to get rid of drivers in these regions, to no longer use drivers because, drivers are just not what we need. And these drivers are like, oh, this is who I'm driving for. Yeah. This is who I'm with. Yeah. Oh, raggedy motherfuckers. That shit's, like I said, we're done with the fuckery and the gimmicks, man. It's time for the real motherfuckers to show up. And we talk business. We put money in pockets. We don't do this shit for a gimmick and for a joke. This is real. It's real life. And I hope people get off these apps, get your private clients where it's safer. Go out there. If you can get 10, 15 private clients that are routines all week and you're doing 4 a day, and if those 4 a day are paying you $30, $40 to take them every single day, that's $160 you're making in a safe environment. People people you trust, $160 a day. Now you're like, dude, this one gives me $40. This one give me $50. Cool. You're making, let's say 50 times 4, 200. For a trip there, trip back, $200 a day. That's $1,000 a week you're making off app. Completely safe. No strangers that you don't fucking know, picking people up with hoodies on and fucking masks on. You just $1,000 a week, completely safe. You ain't got to turn on the app. You ain't got to argue with nobody. You know everybody's temperament. You know everybody's mood. That's an easy fucking living right there. That's an easy living. Now, once you start getting on these apps and you start sending you all these jackasses, you got to start 1-starring people, 2-starring people, not linking up with people. I mean, you got to start realizing private is probably going to become the way the world works. They think driverless is become the way the world works. It's not driverless. It's going to be appless. Everything's going to be appless going around. Nobody's going to use these janky ass apps no more who are doing illegal policies on there. Why do you think they keep going to court? All these policies are illegal. Attorneys keep overturning all their policies. Hey, you guys can't do this. Well, that's our policy. Well, your policy is wrong. Can't do it. Oh, you can't do this either. Well, that's our policy. That's illegal. Uber and Lyft think they're making up new laws. They're changing employment law, changing contract law as they go. And we're like, if the terms of service are all invalid and illegal, why are we all abiding by that shit? Knowing attorneys are fighting it every day. Why are we abiding by it every day? It's like you can't tell a slave, hey, dog, Emancipation Proclamation was signed. You're free. Well, who gonna pick Master Cotton? Ain't your fucking problem, dog. You're free. Well, I don't know. Master got some corn over there on the left that need to be picked tomorrow. I gotta go pick that dog. The Emancipation Proclamation. You gotta go, dog. You're free. I don't know about that. That's how some of these drivers are. When you tell them, hey, man, all these fucking policies are illegal. That's why they fighting them all in court right now. These policies, they're fucking with everybody. I don't know, man. Who gonna pick these up for $2.62? This lady need to get to work, man. This lady over here, $3.63. I gotta get her to work, man. Like, bro, the Emancipation Proclamation was signed. You can leave now. You can go. It's cool. I don't know. Master gonna be mad. That's what I be saying. Uber gonna be mad at you, Jeff. Lyft gonna be mad at you, Jeff. So, fuck I'm supposed to do? They know my phone number. They can call me. If they don't have the balls to call me, we ain't really doing business. I'm a contractor. Whenever you do contract work with somebody, if you got a problem with them, customer service, call them. Just call them. Hey, Jeff, we got a problem with you, man. Don't send no AI shit to do you. No, you call me. You got a problem with me. You call me. Jeff, we got a problem with you. Well, I got a problem with y'all too. I'm glad you called. Let's have a chat. They don't ever want to sit at the table of negotiation. They never want to sit down and have this conversation about what everybody's talking about on every channel, damn near low pay. But they don't want to talk about the fact that we have a choice in accepting these proposals is all they are, proposals, or do we have to accept this proposal, or you're going to get rid of us for not accepting your proposal? Doubt it. You can't do it. Can't do it. Levi, you stupid. The megawatts was good. What's good, my man Long? Hey, them scammers sue you? Just ask for I got to go to court tomorrow. I'm going to scam court. It's like I said, okay, what's the address of scam court? 123 Market Street. Is that old fake ass address, motherfucker? 123 Market Street, Anytown, USA. That's where court is. 123 Market Street in Anytown, USA. And they use a Google address for you to report to, a Gmail address and shit. It's like, man, I'm not worried about them people. You need to stop doing that or we will escalate this. I'm like, please do. Show up at the police station with me if you want to escalate it. Show up somewhere and bring all your fucking documents and everything you got. Well, I don't have any documents. I'm kind of undocumented. Of course you are. Like, shit. Show up if you want to. It's like, I'll be there. Let's see if you come there. You ain't ready for that shit yet. But no, man. And we got to go out here and we got to show these apps. Real shit. We got to show these apps that if they want to play the game right and they want to pay us fair, we don't need no court. We don't need no arbitration, no mediation. We got the car keys. We can alter business real fucking quick. They think, oh, we're just going to turn the apps off and not drive. No, we'll be driving. You just won't be having any fucking money coming in and we'll be having money coming in. We're going to figure this shit out. So it's either you want to play the game right or we're going to create new rules. How you create new rules all the time. And a lot of them, they want to create all these new terms of services. Oh, we got a new update coming out. The update is always to fuck you over somehow. We got a new update coming out. Why? Who's it going to benefit? Us or the driver? Well, it's going to benefit us. But you need to update because we got a new policy coming out. Yeah, pretty much your policy ain't going to help me. I can already know that. I already know it. Uh-oh, what did he say? Oh, Says, I pick up my friends and family and tell them about our leader, Jeff. Then we start singing, ride, Captain, ride on your mystery ship. Be amazed at my friends you have there on your trip. Ride, Sally, ride. That's funny shit. That's funny. They ride, Captain, ride on your mystery ship on your way to a world that others might have missed. Oh, that's funny shit. That's funny shit. It's like, man, it might come down to bartering system, giving rides in a cash society. I give you 3 potatoes. I'll be like, hell no, 4 potatoes and a ketchup packet and we rolling. Exactly. Oh, and it gets like that. Oh, trust me. I do a barter system. If somebody says, hey, man, you know, I can do some electrical outlets in your garage for you. Cool. Give me rides to work for a whole week. Bet I got you. I'll give you rides for work for a whole week. Do this shit. But you're going to do it before I do the rides. Because I ain't going to do all the rides. And you're going to say, well, I can't come over and shit. You're going to do that first. You're going to pay. It's like an airplane. You got to pay to get on the plane. You don't do the plane ride and then pay on your way off the fucking plane. No. Any transaction, it's cash up front. Well, I'm going to pay you on the back. No, that's a credit ride. We don't do credit rides. We do cash rides. You've never heard me say, hey, man, we need to do more credit rides. I don't do that. Only a few of my people I do credit rides with, and it's people that I really know very well because I know they're already good. I trust their credit. Now, if you want to sit up and do credit rides with complete strangers, you're going to get stiffed a few times. And, oh, man, I thought you was going to pay me. Oh, I know you was charging. I thought it was a free ride. You're going to have some shit like that. I thought you were just being cool with me, dog. No, it's cash ride, not credit ride. We don't do shit like that. No. This is Ride Captain Ride, song by Blues Image. Okay, shit. Yep. It's a dog-eat-dog world, I'm telling you. And they think they the big dogs, man. These Uber and Lyft apps, they think they're the big dogs. Because they all, we run these worldwide corporations, and there's more people on this planet than there are people in your company. The people on this planet can overtake your company. Budweiser or Bud Light realize that shit the hard way. There's more people on this planet than there's people in your company. So if you want to try to play fucking people, trust me, all it's going to take is for word to get out, for people to all together rise up, riders and drivers both rise up. If we could take out Bud Light, who's way older than fucking Uber and Lyft, trust me, Uber and Lyft is just, y'all motherfuckers just ripe for the pickings right now. A lot of small apps out there can say, hey, it's a lot of people out there not happy with these apps. We can move in, take over the drivers. We can move in, take over the riders. Uber and Lyft could be phased out on their own because Uber and Lyft are never going to pay drivers what we're worth. That ship has sailed. It's sailed. There's not a number of quests they can do. There's not a number of, challenges and shit they can do for every driver out there. They can only do a few here and there. They're not doing challenges for everybody and paying money out to everybody. They've already said, and they've said it to their face, to the public, our goal is to minimize driver incentives. We want to minimize driver incentives so we can maximize profits. The less we pay drivers, the more profitable we will be as a corporation for our shareholders. They told you that to your face. It depends on how you take it. So that tells me I need to go out and convert some rides because they ain't trying to pay me. They trying to play me. I know the difference. But yeah, y'all, we had almost 3-hour live stream. I was only going to do this for an hour and a half because I wanted to have Mary on, but Mary was busy today. But next time, hopefully I have Rideshare Rodeo on. This is a guy, Rideshare Rodeo. He's going to be on my next live stream. I got to figure out how to set it up. But me and him are going to have a little conversation with everybody about everything going on. Everything. Because you know how my live streams go. We don't script it. There will be no script. It's going to be energy. And we're going to see what kind of live stream we come up with. So hopefully, Rideshare Rodeo, you ready for it? Man, this is a crazy channel. Man. So is that exactly like, shoot, was that telling my private riders, if I'm in the area, call, order food, and I pick up their food, carry out $20. Bam. There you go. Get it. Hey, let them know. Have a mass text for certain areas. Like have everybody in your phone saying like Mesa client and have everybody in Mesa on that list. And then have like Gilbert clients. So if you're in Gilbert, have everybody on that list. Then have all clients on a list where everybody's a client. You should have at least 4 or 5 different phone lists, text lists in your phone. So when you send out a text blast, be like, Mesa clients, do not reply. And let people know, do not reply to this. Reply to me directly, please. And otherwise, everybody's going to be getting a text like crazy. But all right, time to wake up. Hey, love you, brother. Hey, you know what? I got it wrote down already. Time is money. This right here, brother, my man Time, he's money. Get ready. Y'all ain't ready for this shit yet. This is going to be a good shirt. I got to come up on the design table for this one. But no, hey, I hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll be out driving tonight. Thank you guys for being on live stream. Super thanks for all the super chats and the super stickers out there. Rideshare Lisa, what's up, my girl? Get on Rideshare Lisa's Discord. You'll see a lot of Mic Drop Barbecue people on that Discord. Rideshare Lisa, if you got the Discord link, drop that link in there so people can click it and go find your Discord group. Because we chat, like I chat in there every once in a while. We go back and forth for a while. But yeah, these people are, the Discord group is pretty fun. It's pretty interesting. A lot of good energy in there, a lot of good money in there. So, all right, 4K Go, yo. All right, Madman. Hey, love you, Time. I'll be hitting you up, brother. Like I said, I got all your information anyway, so I will be getting you something. Trust me. That is a great shirt. That's a great idea. I like that. But I'm going to talk to you what else to put on it, because I think you might want to use that for marketing as you're out driving and stuff like that. So we'll talk. We'll discuss, because I think you might want a little marketing information on the back of it. So when you're out in stores doing shit, if somebody needs a ride, they see you right on the spot and they know, hey, time is money. I'm your boy. Time is money. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys. Hey, much love, much respect. Rideshare Lisa, drop that Discord link in there. I'm going to let this thing run for a little bit, but hey, that's right. Scared money don't make money. This is what we do. This is what we do. I'll see all you Arizona drivers out there this weekend. Hey, keep your head on a swivel. Keep your eyes on your dollars. This is what we're going to be doing, y'all. Let's go out there and make this money. Oh, you already put it in there? Let me see. Where it is. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I didn't see the Discord link in here. I didn't see it. Am I just not seeing it? Oh, there it is. Bam. There it is. That's the Discord link right there. Bam. All right, y'all. So that's Rideshare Lisa, the Discord link right there. You can see that they got the Mic Drop Barbecue over there. Oh, there it is. I see it now. I did. So we got the Mic Drop Barbecue. People are all over there. We've got a lot of people who are just looking for delivery, because she does all catering, deliveries, a lot of great shit on that Discord group. So you're going to get a little bit of everything as far as energy goes over there, but it's always going to be going in the right direction. They're going to encourage you and keep pushing you forward to get this money. Because if we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. We're trying to feed all families, not just one or two. We're trying to feed all families. So, hey, man, I'm out there trying to do it, man. If you're a member here, let me know. Jeff has a membership channel. Okay, because that's that part of the Discord. That's right, because we got a membership part of the Discord too. All right, I get you. I got you. I got you. Because there's people who are members of the Mic Drop Barbecue, this place, who are there over there, they also move over to the Discord, and she gets them in the Discord, because a lot of those people can go back and forth between the membership channel and the Discord group. I see how you did it. All right, I see you. I see you, motherfucker. I see you. All right, y'all. Hey, once again, I appreciate you guys for being on this live stream. And I know, again, this is also over on the Facebook side. And the Facebook people, I got to talk to Robert Reese. He does this sometimes. He says that they can comment. I don't know how, but there's got to be a way to do it. Maybe I have to see it somewhere else. I don't know. I'll talk to Robert Reese, man. I got to figure out what he's talking about. He says, oh, they can comment. I'm like, all right, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So I'll fuck with y'all later on. Tonight, we're going to go try to make some money. I'll be trying to drop a video about I'm definitely going to drop the video of me and my pitch yesterday with the guy and him not taking a ride, because you need to see the good, the bad. You need to see both sides of the equation, not just the wins. You need to see the attempts, the losses. You need to see everything. So this is what I'll be dropping in that membership channel. And everybody's going to be like, okay, we see how you did it. All right, you didn't convert, but we see exactly what you did. We see what you did. And that's what this channel is about, teaching people the ups, the downs. You ain't going to win 100% of them, but even the ones you lose, kind of keep that door open for potential. Because like I said, we're going to be all right in this, man. We're going to be all right in this. Oh, yeah, man. And it was a good chat. Me and this guy had a good little chat. Even though he didn't convert, we had a good little talk, man. He's a good guy. So I'm going to check y'all later. 3 hours and 2 minutes. I can already see when me and Rideshare Rodeo do ours, it's going to be a good 4-hour live stream. I can already feel it, because we're going to have a good chat, y'all. Hey, y'all be easy out there. Have a great weekend. I will be talking to y'all later.